Whoa. We are back. The realest podcast ever. C. Diddy's not here, so this shit is just strange for me doing the intro. But I'm Matt Makes Me Sick. I got two dudes in the building with me. Back by popular demand. We got a lot of emails, a lot of mentions. People like, yo, y'all need... Did y'all mic go out?
No, I can hear.
Okay, cool.
I'm good.
I see I'm not used to this shit. But yeah, people wanted the pastor to come back and he's back, man. State your name.
Pastor Carl Day, man. I'm here.
And we got a newcomer to the studio. For some reason, I seen him on Twitter saying Matt blackballed me from the studio. I'm like, what the hell is Love talking about?
Chad said that was fact.
We got Love in the building. Fat cuz.
You.
What's up, baby?
Ain't nothing saying.
Yeah, same old. I'm gonna talk some shit real quick. TRPE is now in 60 countries.
That's real.
Real. Just got our first download in Egypt. That's the 60th country.
Wow, that's heavy.
Heavy.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? We're now 30% of the countries in the world, 196 countries. We're in 60 of them. You know what I'm saying? So we're moving, doing our thing. We just found out that we had the record for the studio for the most downloads for the first week of a podcast.
For this studio.
Dang.
Yeah, and we just got beat. A new video game podcast started up. Said their first episode had like 19,000 downloads.
You can't beat them video game stuff. That's the...
We had the record for a good couple months. Now we don't have it no more.
Yo, them game freaks is real, man. They
Yo,
out
listen.
here. They out here.
My little cousin stayed with me sometime one night. He literally like puts on a tutorial and falls to sleep to it.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, man. Like, I was telling y'all before we started, like, the number one paid YouTuber boy is he literally just plays video games. And motherfuckers literally watch his shit so much he made like $15 million last year from ads and sponsors.
I'm so corny when it comes to video games. I'll probably make $10. I'm whack when it comes to video games.
I used to be the video game playing this nigga on Earth when I was a kid, and now, like, I keep telling my girl, I'm gonna buy a PlayStation. She like, for what? It's just gonna sit there.
No, listen, I would play any sports game. I used to be nice in 2K and Madden and all that coming up, Tech Mobile and all that. I never played one of them games where you had to travel and end it, and I ain't had time for that shit. I was trying to go outside.
But Love just put 2K and Madden and Tech Mobile in the same combo. Like
I'm old. I had to go all the way back.
They 15, 20 years apart.
But wait, he said I'm not playing no video game where you gotta travel.
That shit got me bored. I wasn't trying to end nothing. I was trying to beat you and go the fuck outside. I ain't got time for all that.
We're gonna talk to C. Diddy later, by the way. Chad's gonna call in. Chad's on road in Houston.
I'm sick chatting here because we was really going to say some disrespectful stuff, but I'm gonna be like kind of good because Pastor here.
Chad down there lying.
Hey, listen, man, you ain't got to be good because I'm here because I wanted to be known. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting Just know too. Like, you know, I broke my pistol out today because, you know, the Leah Core Center with charity games ain't safe, man. So even if it ain't safe at the Leah Core, it may not be safe.
I'm not talking about
They
that.
fighting at the Leah Core at charity games. Just, man, start bringing your pistol to the studio if you smart, man. These brothers might start fighting at any given moment, man.
They
you
was
never
fighting,
know.
arguing, talking. They was doing a lot of stuff at the game that I don't understand. Like, yeah, they had to pick a side or something at that game. I don't know what was going on.
I seen Kev like the cops is looking like we want to arrest people, but we
I
can't
seen
because
dudes
no
get
punches
this-
was like.
Did y'all see when the boy, they was arguing or something, he like head bunted the other boy. I like, that was weird. Y'all head bunted each other and y'all just got finished fist fighting.
Yeah, but it's my maneuver.
All I knew was, man, I just said, Lord, man, they fighting at charity games.
That was a different kind of free for.
I just may have to come to church strapped. Like, I just don't know. Like, they fighting at charity games, Lord. Like, I can't. If the Leah Core is not safe, where else is safe at?
And people ask me why I don't, they be like, Love, you don't never go nowhere. For what?
No, that's how
I'm trying to stay. I don't like jail. And I ain't gonna let nobody do nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell, so I gotta be safe. I gotta stay away from stuff that, you know what I mean, that won't send me to jail. I'm cool.
Yeah, it was crazy. Chad texted me.
And I'm not arguing in the middle of a fist fight. It's already on already. I don't understand how they got into a conversation. I don't know. They was looking for people to throw punches. It was weird, man. It was a strange.
I really think, man, people in the midst of it must have thought to themselves, like, yo, dang, everybody is watching us right now. Like,
why was it so clear though? Like, how did they?
Carl said in the chat, like, yo, this joint is in HD. I'm like, yeah, this.
They act like it was a TV, like it was like they had their own show or something. Like, why was it so clear? And like, I don't understand that. Like, that camera was on point. Like, that joint was
HD.
crazy. HD.
You could see bald spots, untied shoestrings.
Man.
It was crazy. I'm like, yo, you could really notice every little thing in HD.
I can't even hold you. My socials would have been deleted.
Yeah.
10 minutes later, deleted.
Oh no, you can't be rumbling in the street, Pastor. You can't do that.
No, I ain't doing that.
I've been since me and Pastor got, you know what I mean, we like really homies off this joint, I don't think he gonna fight.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
Like, we hung together for whole days off this joint. I don't got him fist fighting at a, nah.
No, man.
No, it ain't gonna be no fist fight.
I got screws in my fighting hand, man. I got into a rumble in jail, broke my hand. I'm too old to be wrestling.
Man, I ain't fighting, man. I rumbled a young boy a couple years ago, man. I got tired. We both got, he was on drugs. I'm fat. We got so tired. We looked at each other and started laughing. Like, man, I said, man, I'm tired. He said, me too.
I told you, I seen two niggas in the barbershop. They started rumbling. The rumble was like 9 seconds, and they both just sat down in the chairs like, you cool? Yeah, I'm cool.
Man,
all right. And
I ain't got time. I'm so happy my little brother home rumble him. He with all the I ain't rumbling young boy. Hold on, be right back. I'm gonna get my little bro.
Yeah, rumbling. I'm not.
Truth be told though, man, we gotta change the culture, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, real
That's
talk,
your
man.
job.
Like, listen, I mean, it's my job. It's everybody's job, though. Like, you know what I mean? Listen, truth be told, it's like this. I'm in a conflicting space. Like, let me talk about this for a second, very quick second, and we jump off of it. But I'm in a conflicting space, right? Because truth be told, people respect the dollar. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I ain't got the dollar right now. You know what I mean? And whether people believe it or not. So it's like, but if I get the dollar, people gonna say I stole a dollar. You know what I'm saying? Because I passed her. Right. So it's like, I really can't. I'm in a space and place where
like
not
a double-edged sword.
Yeah, double-edged sword. People don't really. Damn if I do, damn if I don't. Like, it's like people, they hear what I'm saying and it makes sense. But truth be told, that's why I said it's a we thing, because it's like, yo, everybody got to start to come together, and just us as men, period, just start sending messages like, yo, everything don't got to lead to a rumble. Everything ain't got to lead to nobody getting killed or nothing either. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we can definitely handle disagreements, you know what I mean? And truth be told, I probably would have told somebody, like, we ain't about to be doing all this on camera. Like, let's walk into it's a bathroom down here. Like, we can have a conversation.
I don't care what lane you in. Violence mess up the money.
Mess up
period.
Everything.
I don't care what lane you in.
Your family, money, everything. So yeah, it's just like, yo, whatever.
Granted, you ain't gonna let nobody do nothing to you, but I don't care what lane you in, man. Violence mess up the money, man. I don't care what nobody
no doubt.
say.
So like, yeah, I don't really know what sparked that. I don't know what happened. You know what I mean? So I'm not really trying to speak on it. I was just saying, you know, I don't feel like it's nowhere safe, because truth be told,
you was just giving the reason as to why you brought the burner out the house.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That was a special kind of fight.
That's more. But that's more like hypothetically right there, because you know, I still got to report to people, so I don't know nothing about no.
I seen Main Man talk about the contents of your book bag. I was rolling off of that one.
Oh man!
But yeah, Carl and Love are here, man. Like I said, we're gonna talk to Chad in a little bit. Chad's in Houston, like I told you. He texted me, was like, "What time are y'all gonna start? Cause I'm going to a rodeo." I'm like, "Nigga, what?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm about to buy a cowboy
I just got
hat."
finished talking to Chad. He started telling me about the cribs out there in Houston, man.
Yeah, Houston's
we
nice.
thinking about leaving our girls and going out there and
Houston
live like
nice.
Mortimer
You been
and
to Texas?
Randolph. No, I never been there before.
Yeah, Austin, Texas is super nice.
Hey, wait, no, you missed the biggest part. Love just said he got girls.
I know. I was gonna leave it alone. Whatever.
Well, not actually. I'm saying it's people I like, but not a girl.
What?
Like, no.
Yo,
I'm saying
already retracted.
I'm just trying to get rich, man. I mean, so Chad said we're gonna leave all these chicks. We're gonna go out there, get one big crib. We're gonna live like Mortimer and Randolph. That's what he said.
Oh, and again, my wife said, "Don't get on my damn nerves today." That's what she told me. So.
Hey, man, listen.
Man, I ain't got time to be having these rules with you married, man.
Come on, man.
Both of y'all married. I'm out.
Yeah, Carl really married. Like, you didn't get, like, your mentions went off.
Damn.
After the last shit.
Did you just say Carl really married?
He is.
You engaged or something, ain't you?
Listen,
Like, you live with your girl. Y'all married.
Yeah, we've been together for a while.
How long?
It'll be 6 in May.
Yeah,
like
married,
one more
man.
year. That's what's that called?
Common
law.
Common law.
Yeah, one more year, you done.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Living with a girl.
It's good though. It's love.
I did it before.
You don't got to cook.
Mind y'all though, this is the second
cook
time.
better than a lot of
mind
my
y'all,
chicks.
mind y'all, I've been to the podcast now like 2 out of the last 3 weeks, and I ain't got Matt to come to church yet. And when we was at
because
night, we was at night market. Dog, church during the day. Don't give me we record.
I thought
on
you
Sunday.
do the night church.
And you can't use your SEPTA schedule no more because you've been there long enough.
But understand, on Sundays now, I do a 12-hour run.
Yo, listen, man.
So
listen,
I
Matt
just came. Like,
Matt was at night market. Dog, Matt had 2 trays of chicken, 3 trays of fries, and a lemonade all in one arm, telling me about how he was coming, telling me how he was coming to church soon. I guess it was for his lady.
Yo, everybody got a situation. Everybody got some type of meetup with Matt and his chicken. Nigga bought me a whole pan of chicken to the hood and was on the block kicking it with me.
Heavy on the block. With a big ass pan of chicken.
Listen, we were there so long, I opened it and took a little piece off the chicken.
Both of y'all looking so stereotypical. Two big niggas eating chicken.
It was healthy chicken though. Chill.
It was healthy chicken. It was grilled chicken.
Man, we was on some fake diet thing at the time or something.
He explained to me how his dog done killed another dog on the block. He going through a lawsuit.
Listen, man, lady, we got some mail at the house.
I'm like, this block crazy. Let me get out of here.
Like, I'm gonna tell you something though. Let me tell you something real quick though. Yo, this lady, when she bought her dog, like we was giving our lunches on the block, right? But we didn't even mean for the dog couldn't even find my dog. He just happened to come back at the time the lady brought her kids around to get the lunches. This lady was brave, man. I got a pit. A boxer, American Bulldog. She was, she laid, the dog was trying to eat her little dog. She laid on top of my dog. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. This lady had to be almost 7
You ever seen this dog?
No, I ain't seen
His dog huge.
See, I'm cool. I don't want to see
I got the little dog. His dog huge.
Listen, she laid on top of the dog, man. Laid on top. I couldn't even see my dog no more. She laid on top of the dog trying to save her dog life. I said, this lady all that.
Don't mention dogs.
I'd have ran.
Don't mention dogs and Justice.
He scared of dogs?
No,
he just got bit, right?
His dog attacked the dude and the dude attacked him. We spoke about that last week.
Hold on. Who got bit?
His dog bit the neighbor.
And they start rumbling.
The neighbor was drunk.
Yeah.
They started arguing over a parking space. The neighbor got locked up for being drunk in public. He was like 3 times the legal limit. Got out of jail and came back to Just crib.
Just he didn't get over on you. Just he didn't get over on you. Did he?
He bit Just.
Hey, Just, hold up. You won, right?
Retaliation. Then he put the pit back on him. So the bit the dude bit him, and the pit bit him again.
Just told the dog, get out there and earn your stay.
Yeah,
I'm feeding you for a reason.
Crazy.
Get on out.
They out there on the Royal Rumble with a dog.
We're going to discuss some of these topics, man. Like I said, Chad will call in later on. Let's get right to the big topic, man, that's going on social media all over, Twitter, Instagram. The missing girls in D.C. It's not real. There are missing girls, but 14 in 24 hours did not happen. The police chief came on the news, everyone, and people are oh, I still don't believe it.
And now half of them not even missing no more. They just walking back home.
Straight. I watched I sent it to y'all last night. One of the girls who they said was missing, she co-sitting right next to the mom, and the mom like, yeah, I don't know where she was at for the last 3 days.
She tried to act like she trying to give knowledge about missing girls. I'm like, you were just missing. You was such a little dusty butt now. You trying to give knowledge about missing kids because you were just missing. Now you a vet at being missing. Like
it's insane. I'm like, this is what I be talking about with y'all rushing to the Instagram, to the Twitter, posting, reposting, retweeting, because you do this and don't realize, you don't even have the facts. You don't know what's real, what's not. Now, when someone does go on a spree snatching up,
everybody gonna be like, here we go
it's
again.
Not gonna have it. Yeah, it's exactly, and it's like it takes away from the
I
real
knew something
life
was funny.
subjects.
Listen, I seen people posting it, but I'm like, those text fonts in the post that people, I'm like, them fonts look poor as I'm doing. Like, they look poor.
Listen, don't try to be funny real quick. Me and Chad together was the over and under was 14 minutes into the podcast before Love called somebody poor. No bullshit. I don't think we 10 minutes in. How long are we in the podcast, Justin? 13 minutes we were done.
Damn. Hey, no, listen.
He already pulled
the
up somebody
over-under was 14 minutes before Love said somebody was
Did you see the text fonts? I'm like, the news don't use cheap fonts. Like, them. I'm like, how do y'all got three? It's 1,000 people posting 3 different kinds of missing girl stories. I'm like, why all the text fonts look different? Y'all poor for posting that without getting your research.
I saw somebody post something that was like, they just did a sweep. They locked up found 82 girls and locked up 15 dudes. And I'm like, none of it has like an actual publication. It's just words printed on like a white background.
Man, listen, that's DC, man. Y'all got a president that's about to get impeached. It's like no way something like that can be happening in D.C. and it just go untelevised.
My joint is like people
happen,
like, the media is not picking up on it. It's like, but no media, like no black media.
First of all, D.C. not big enough for the media not pick.
Yo,
not
what's
pick
the
up on
what's the
something.
big greasy nigga that always be on Roland Martin? Like nobody had anything to say. No, what's the light skin boy? Jesse Williams.
Oh, Jesse Williams.
No one. And I'm just like, this is odd.
But Meek Mill spoke on it.
Man, he got the post just like all the rest of the poor people. He get on my nerves. he just screenshot a poor person page and he posted it.
Meek said enough of this broken hand nonsense. Talk about these girls. Get that attention off me, man.
Meek act just like us. Meek is one of us.
Yo, but real talk though, it's like I seen the BS celebrities, reposting it, retweeting it, and I'm just like no one's looking to you.
Who's the BS celebrity? You calling Aaron Owens out?
Or you call because LL said something too. He said he reached out to Russell Simmons and somebody else.
Who?
LL, I seen.
Who the fuck is that? Oh, Cool J. My fault. I'm like, who the hell is LL? My fault.
I seen him. He said he reached. I seen him. I don't know if that was. I don't even know. That's why when I seen it, I didn't retweet it. But I read it on the timeline.
This is the problem with the society we live in now, and this ain't a diss to none of these celebrities. Meek, LL, whoever you talking about. They posted it. Yo, what's up with the missing girls? You know what they did after they posted it? Yeah. Went back to balling, fucking hoes, smoking weed, whatever the fuck they was doing.
Hey, Matt, but like you said, see, that's the problem. That's the problem with the celebs, and it's also the problem with our culture, period. You know what I'm saying? Because like we got so many people that jumped out there because it was a trending topic. Like, see, that goes to show you.
That's what I'm saying.
That goes to show you the difference between actual people actually caring and emotionalism. So like. Emotionalism, emotions are tweaked and played with, so therefore they just react and respond, and they respond in the most useless ways, for real. So it's like we get this post circulating, and at the same time nobody's planning, nobody's saying like, yo, let's get together. We in Philly, like let's take let's go ahead, rent a mega bus out and let's put a search party together, or let's go ahead and get together and try to really support those families, or even identify the families if they're even actual people.
Exactly.
Like that's my thing.
That's what I'm saying.
It was disturbing at first when it first came. I'm like, what's going on in D.C.?
Yeah.
But then when I start seeing that it wasn't, I start Googling it. It wasn't nothing popping up.
And that's the tip I was on. Like I was on a break at work and I started Googling. I literally found nothing.
I really asked my wife because she was like, what you think? And honestly, I did post something later, but it was like, at first I was like, I really don't even know if these people are even real people.
Listen, like, all I seen was screenshots, no links or nothing for me to read. I'm like, this is weird. That's why I never said nothing about it.
And you ain't see nobody claiming to be a family member.
Yeah.
Like nobody saying, yo, my little cousin missing.
And that's what I'm saying. When I actually saw when I sent the clip, it was like one of the girls was on the list. She didn't get picked up the other day. She's been missing since 2013. And it's just like, yo, y'all making these fake narratives
she for whatever. Right in Philly with 2 kids or something.
For whatever. Love, man. It's like, what?
Not even really missing.
It's like people start pushing these fake narratives, and it like I said, it fucks up everything. I can't even
laugh, man, because see, if I laugh, they're gonna attack me later. How was you laughing, Pastor? Like they it's one thing for them to laugh, but you can't laugh.
I'm just saying, but why the parents ain't? You know what I mean? She been missing 2013. I'm saying. Half of them kids back, and nobody even reported that.
Here go the crazy John. My homie a cop. My homie was telling me the other day, like, people think it's like, oh, the cops don't do nothing, this and the third. It's like, yo, he's like, it's a lady who legit comes to the precinct like 3 times a month to report her daughter missing. And like, they'll like do all this thing, get worked up, and then the daughter just come home. She done been with the boyfriend for 3 days.
Saying.
And then the daughter just come home.
Like, I'm just here to say what the people won't say. Her daughter was out being a hoe.
And it's like, you don't understand. It's like, no, real shit. You report your daughter. You report your daughter missing. She come back home. You report your daughter missing. She come back home. You report your daughter missing. She come back home. When she really do go missing and like get something like that happens, it's not gonna be a rush because. Yo, we done been through this 9 times already.
Like the bull who cried wolf. Like, you know
basically, you know what I'm saying? It's just, and that, like I said, the fake news is it's more of that than real news. Yeah. People, no bullshit. Y'all Twitter do, so y'all know. Future's Twitter page is like his name is like One Future.
Right.
He's got X a million followers. Mm-hmm. Future One, like the fake Future page, has like 800,000 followers. It's like. Y'all don't even realize y'all not following the real Future. But that's what I mean. Motherfuckers literally don't do any like type research, nothing. Like, yo, this ain't a verified page. I follow. Oh yeah, and then you see the fake Future like Drake a bitch, and you like, oh shit, Future just called Drake a bitch. And that's how this shit go left. Think about it, they got a fake Meek Snapchat now, and motherfuckers like he posting shit at Nicki, and it's like, fam, Meek don't got a Snapchat.
Fake Meek Snapchat.
Somebody unturned their Snapchat to Meek name, and people retweeting it and all like, oh, he exposing Nicki news. It's like, yo, that's not Nicki. That's not Meek page. Wow. But that's really how weird this society is. Like, it's so much fake news that like the real news kind of
and it's bad because they mess it up for people. They be like Twitter niggas and all this, but like why we can't be on Twitter? Like y'all, we ain't Twitter. The people who's making fake pages is Twitter niggas. Like that's weird. Like this is a social network. We can come on there and still be real niggas, whatever. I don't believe in that real nigga stuff, but we can still come on there. We can still talk, bust it up, talk about sports, laugh, joke, and still be all right off these joints. But y'all keep talking. They be saying Twitter niggas, but people making fake pages is Twitter niggas. That's weird. Super weird.
When I saw the whole thing go down, I'm like, yeah, this is just strange. Yeah, like it's you gotta pray,
crazy.
Yo.
It's crazy. Yeah, you gotta do a whole lot of praying, man, for this society. But it's like again, man.
You know, whenever something go left on the timeline, everybody start tweeting, "Where's Carl?
Where's me?
Yeah, where's Pastor?"
as if they listen to all of, as if they pay my positive tweets any mind anyway. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
I know. How about let me tell you real quick positive tweets. Mitch, every time Mitch go on a positive run, he unfollow me. He block and unblock me. But when he on his BS, next thing I know, Dr. Mitchell Chance is following you. I'm like, come on with the BS, man. And we like fake cousins, so you out of pocket, Mitch.
I scrolled Mitch Facebook the other day. Mitch Facebook is live.
Facebook
crazy.
Is deep.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like watching like an old Black Panther movie or something. Like, it's serious. This boy be walking around the city talking about shootouts that he had on the corner. Like, he killing it on that black man stuff.
But in all reality though, real talk, one missing girl is not cool.
No, definitely not cool. Like me personally, I ain't calling the cops if I know my daughter going back and forth to her. I'm gonna beat both. I'm gonna beat the boyfriend up so much he gonna start saying, "Shorty, you can't come here no more."
I'm gonna tell you
what Mary said on 911.
The one positive out of it though that should never be dismissed or overlooked is the fact that more people started bringing awareness to human trafficking. Because real rap, that's the biggest crime in the world. That is the biggest global crime in the world.
It's crazy. After you told me that the other day, I Googled it and I was reading up on it. It's really like the biggest.
It's really real,
major.
Y'all know I work for SEPTA, and they send us to classes every now and then. Like they'll take you off the bus. You get paid for the day. You pay whatever your run pay. So like my run pay 12 hours. So it's like you go downtown. You like, shit, that's love. I go sit there for 6 hours and get paid for 12. Bet. They sent me.
And the church can't get a dime from you. But go ahead.
Listen, man. Look, they sent me and my homie down there. I would just ignore that. They sent me and my homie down there for a class. So I walk into the room. I see on the board human sex trafficking. I'm like, oh no, I'm in the wrong room. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've come into the wrong room.
They trafficking people through the septic.
They gave us a whole class on sex trafficking, and I'm like what to be aware of and how to pay attention. I'm just like
no, because it's real, man.
But and listening to some, and at first I was like playing around and shit. Right. You know how I do. But as the class went on, it was just like when they started breaking down some of it, and I'm just like, damn. And it's crazy. I've been watching SVU for like 17 seasons, but you just don't even pay it no mind.
The crazy part about it, I had a discussion with somebody, and this was probably a month ago, but they brought up the point, and this was a great point. They talk about how human sex trafficking is so real and it's huge, big business. They never identify who the Johns be.
Right.
Who buying them.
Man, rich Americans.
Rich Americans. You got to have some real money to go ahead and holler at Pablo and say, yo, I need me a 15-year-old, blah, 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 blah. I'm sure the tab got to be crazy. So they don't identify these super rich people that's sick enough to be buying children.
Remember, I don't know if
you buying a person? Like, that's buying pussy on another level. Like
love is.
No, I'm just saying. Like, you buying a person, man, you sick, man.
I was SVU.
You ain't even trying to give it back.
They had an episode. They had an episode where the bull was looking for little boys. He was like, I prefer a boy from Honduras, Ecuador, preferably someone no one will miss. And the bull was like, it's gonna be 40,000. He was like, bet. It's like that's really like. Motherfucker, nobody gonna miss. Like, that shit is, you know, they do that shit over there crazy.
That's crazy.
It's just wild. Like, that shit is really a real live thing. Like, you gotta be shot out in your head to snatch a person. like on some. Yeah, we just gonna take them and make them slaves, sex slaves. Like you got to be shot the fuck out
for sure.
For like seriously,
for sure.
Just to take somebody and put them in a truck, you off the chain.
Listen,
it's the world.
The person that buy the people need to get the same punishment as the person that was selling them. Man, that's crazy. Worse, right?
Worse.
That's super crazy.
Worse.
Yeah. So it's like pastor's gonna pray. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I think his prayers will get there before mine will. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
because he gonna send it with like some type of some toughness.
Listen, man. I don't know, man, because
Carl Prayer's got 2 stamps.
I don't know though, man, because I pulled up, man, and you was talking about to grab a new Mercedes or the Audi and all of that kind of stuff. Your line of Jesus might be better than mine. You might have direct. You might got a better phone number than mine, man. Like you know what I'm saying.
I said I want.
You said you was there at the
dealership. Me and my girl went to the Audi dealership. I didn't say I was at the
You start talking
dealership.
all this rich stuff. I'll never buy another car. I lease it. No, you start talking all this
that's what you do when your credit get good. You don't buy cars. You lease them.
Dog, listen, but the numbers. I ain't gonna discuss the numbers because we online. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people.
And when you said the number, Carl said, "Damn, for all that," you was like, "Man, that ain't about nothing." I said, "Dang,
dog, that's
like he was talking about probation so septic can hire me." He told me I gotta be off everything.
The lease was people's rent money. That's all I'm gonna say.
No,
what I said was, the lease was somebody rent money, man.
It's people that lease Wraiths. It's people that lease Ferraris. Like it's it's big leases.
That'd be people who don't even hardly drive them. Yeah. It'd be those type of rich people. Don't only drive it on the weekend.
But that's a lot of money for a SEPTA worker, man.
A lot of money for a SEPTA worker.
I ain't here to investigate your life.
I'm not leasing no fucking Wraith, but I'm just saying. No. But I feel like if you work hard, you should have. Let's not get started with the boost.
No, we're going to change the subject.
Oh, real quick, we're going to do this. We are going to change the subject. We're going into something different. We're going to do this right now in the middle of it.
What's up?
Love said that me and Chad, when we did the top 5 episode, our top 5 sneaks was corny.
They were.
Cool. Okay. What's Fat Cousin's top 5 sneaks ever?
Top 5 sneakers ever. All right.
It's from the sneaker connoisseur.
Number 1 is the Boost 1.0. Right. I traded in my 993 New Balances for a 1.0 Ultra Boost. So that's the top. That's the best sneaker ever. Number 2, I'm going to go 993. The original 993s, New Balance. Not these 990s they got for all the poor young boys running around with the matching sweatsuits. I can't put I came home 2013. My man was like, "You want a pair of New Balance?" I'm like, "Yeah." Me and him, we was knocking 993 since we were kids. I'm automatically in my mind thinking, I only was going for a couple years. Ain't nothing changed that bad. Like, man, he bought me out these 990s, man. Made me feel like I was going 20. I said, "What is these?" Yeah. He was like 990s. Man, I was like, "Man, these Jones is whack." Like, they only, I wore them and I was appreciative, but I'm like, man, I don't like. So I'm going to say Ultra Boost 1.0. Then I'm going to go 993 New Balances, the original joints. Number 3, I might got to go Jordan 4. Cause although I don't wear Jordans no more, I'm just done with that phase of my life, but Jordan 4 still was an ultimate
Shout out
sneaker.
to Foot Locker, sent me a free pair of Jordan 4s.
For what?
I sent him a letter on my white man shit. When remember I told you the whole release? They told me they was going ahead of 15s but didn't have them. Yeah. I wrote a 2-page letter and sent it in. They sent me a free pair of sneakers.
Oh, that's serious.
That was love.
All right, yeah. So number 3, Jordan 4. Number 4. Oh man. Listen. This is a newer sneaker. This is a newer sneaker. It's new, and it's still a Y3. But that Y3 Pure Boost.
Yo, we were talking about it outside.
It may be over the Jordan 4, but I just don't want to disrespect
I love them. I can't get them, but I love them.
The black and white ones I have that nobody can get.
No, he had to add that part of it that nobody can get.
I mean, you could get them, but you just got to pay a check for them.
I seen them on eBay.
Like, they like the best, like I'm talking about even dogged is better than a dude with a fresh pair of them 990 New Balances on. You still killing them. Like them.
Yeah, I love the Y3s.
And number 5, I'm going to say Air Max 95.
Respectable.
The neon green OG, they was. I still listen. I gave away every. I was telling I was playing around with my cousin. I was like, man, I knew I smelled garbage. I was cleaning my apartment. I'm like, man, I knew I smelled garbage, man. Some Nikes in here, right? I just start throwing. He wear anything. My cousin, he don't care. He just long as there's some running sneakers and some sweatpants, he putting it on. He'll mix it up, mix and match everything. But we were throwing all of them away, throwing all them Nikes and all that away. I had a pair of Air Max 95. I said, I can't throw these away. Like, it brings back a lot of memories.
So you literally, you just literally threw $12,000 worth of sneakers away. Just what you did, huh?
I ain't added up good.
Listen,
brother.
man, I just
pay attention to numbers a lot.
I always pay attention to numbers,
just because I wanted to be clear, y'all. Like, as y'all listen to me, right? You know what I mean? Contrary to popular belief, man, and lazy belief, I'm really the poorest boy in this room right now.
That's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? These dudes really sitting here discussing sneakers, man, that I don't even pay a fraction for. Like, listen, man, y'all see me preach, man.
Every time we ever linked up, I never paid for nothing. So how are you poor?
Man, listen.
I told him, Carl came in the spot one night with the pouch that said building fund on it. And he paid for everybody dinner that night.
Man,
like,
listen, man. What Love won't tell y'all, man, is that everywhere we was at when I covered it, man, we was somewhere light. Like, you know what I mean?
Don't matter. It was multiple times.
Super duper light. That's how, like, the Bible calls
first
me
of
to be
all,
hospitable,
Starbucks
man.
not light.
yo, he vicious. He take me to Starbucks.
He took me to some fancy Starbucks that was so fancy. I rode past this shit 3 times. I'm like, man, where's we at? Where are you at, man?
Listen,
what Starbucks is this?
And this from dudes talking about $400, $500 pairs of sneakers, man. Like, listen, man, my sneakers $60, man.
I don't pay that much, man. I pay somebody stand at the door for me.
Hey,
so please, y'all. I just want to remind y'all, man. I don't have no money, man.
Now that's close, though.
All right, change the subject because you.
All right, yeah. Let's get back on track. All right, real quick, both of y'all sports dudes. Y'all know more than the average people. Is Colin Kaepernick being blackballed by the NFL?
Clearly.
Right.
But this is my thing with that, right? I was when you sent it to me, and I thought about it. Okay, he started it. He started the Black Lives Matter thing in the league or whatever. But what about the dudes that kneeled? What about the dudes that put their fist up?
What about the dudes who from everything?
Yeah. What about the dudes who said he wasn't doing nothing wrong? Like, are they going to blackball them too?
My joint,
their contract's going to be up. It'll come a day where their contract's got to be up too. Or are they going? Are teams not going to look at them?
My only joint with Colin Kaepernick is the man did a silent protest. That was it. Like, he didn't make no ruckus. He didn't cause no scenes ever. He just did a silent protest.
Yeah, but why they not talking about the stuff that he doing for Meals on Wheels?
Because that don't matter to them. You got to, like, he didn't stand for the flag and for the national anthem. That's almost like a sin. You know what I'm saying?
Can I say this? This is the same league where Ben Roethlisberger beat 2 rape cases with girls.
Yeah.
This the same league where Ray Lewis beat 2 homicides and he's still hired and employed by the mass media. You see what I'm saying? This the same league that said, Vic, come on back. And I'm not really beating or crucifying Vic for that, but at the same time, to a large demographic of people, y'all 2 dog owners. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was egregious to some people. This the same league that took Greg Hardy back, you know what I'm saying, that after he threw a chick on guns and did everything he did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How are we sitting here trying to say and I'm going to keep it real, the quarterback position in the NFL is like the epitome of white privilege, by the way, because that is the most highest paid position in the NFL. It is the position in the NFL. Mike Glennon, for those that don't know, Google him. He's a bum. He's a guy who probably started 8 games in his career. Just got $15 million a year to start for the Chicago Bears. Colin Kaepernick played in the Super Bowl. He played in the Super Bowl, and he played damn good in the Super Bowl. And here it is. He can't find a job at 27, 28 years of age. This man has playoff experience. This man didn't play that bad last year, and the 49ers was trash. Yet he can't get a job, starting job.
I don't even know that dude you just said. I know Cat better
Mike
than him.
Glennon.
Yeah. Mike Glennon. He don't even sound like million. That ain't even a quarterback name.
Brock Osweiler just got $70 million last year.
Oh. Brock, my man. I don't like him no more, but
Brock
he performed well to steal that money.
Listen, man. But Cat played in a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Now Brock won a few games.
Almost went to a second Super Bowl.
And literally lost it. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of controversial after the lights went off, threw 49ers momentum off, everything else. Boom. So this dude is literally in the prime of his life playing in this most valuable position in the NFL. And you got guys like Brian Hoyer, all these career backup white guys getting these jobs, and you gonna tell me you don't want to put a guy?
Like,
come on,
I know
man.
what's your football team, love?
Broncos.
I thought so. We Cowboys dudes. Look at how good Dak was doing, and they still wanted to get Romo back in there. Dak literally was 8-1, and they was like, I don't know, man. We might have put Romo back.
Every single throw that Prescott was scrutinized. The man won like 10 straight games, and he threw 3 incomplete passes, and folks sitting there talking about,
didn't even play bad when they lost.
I think we got Chad. Is Chad on the line?
Yeah, more motherfucker.
There he is.
What's up, Chitty Bang?
What are you at? You still at the rodeo?
No, I never even made it to the rodeo. I went to the mall to get like a true fucking house nigger, and ended up back at my hotel.
They have any booths out there that we don't see? You ain't see no booths?
No, it ain't really. It's like a super highfalutin mall. They got an Adidas store opening soon, but it ain't open yet.
They only wear Air Force Ones in Texas, and they like Air Force Ones.
So Chad, was the rodeo thing, Chad, cold for you made the drop off?
No, I was actually.
I don't know what that meant.
Black man talking about he going to the rodeo.
It was a whole month. Alicia Keys was here not too long ago. Zach Brown band, like it was like it's basically like a big ass carnival. You know what I'm saying? And then they got the rodeo inside. But the shit is crazy. It costs $1 to get into the carnival and $3.50 to go into the rodeo. I'm like.
Yeah, but what they get you at the water's probably $8.
Yeah, real shit.
He already paid $8 a water.
$7. Yeah, he do. He already do that. Now he's actually y'all want to talk about rich? Chad is rich.
Yeah.
Talk about a rich man.
No, I'm broke, man. I just make this shit look good. You know what I'm saying? I've been around long enough. I'm a dinosaur. Me and love dinosaurs, man. I've been around.
Definitely
long
not.
enough.
I'm proud. Well, I hate when somebody call me old. Like I do not want to be dead. I'm glad I'm old. Like I come from
Love is. I seen a picture of you and Lil, and I'm like, yo, Lil like 4, Love like 18.
No, I think I got Lil by a dime. I think. Yeah, Lil 25.
You said Love look like the father.
Yo, he like DeMarcus Cousins.
Me and Love about 20 years in. So literally, when I came around, Lil was like 6, like.
And dirty.
He was like, remember like we did the Goodfellas movie and all that?
Right. Yeah, Talil was a young boy.
Talil was a kid. Like, next thing I know, he was shooting shit up. You know?
All right, today's episode of the Realest Podcast Ever is over.
They just gave Lil shooting on air, man. Damn.
Hey, yo, since you on the
They
line.
like, Ayo, give me Lord knows how many when he was on here, man. Like, come on, y'all.
Ayo did throw you under the bus, man.
I heard that, and I said,
But Carl changed his life.
Telling lies on me. I don't even know what y'all talking about.
I don't know about a lie, but he shouldn't have said it. I don't know about a lie, but he definitely shouldn't have said it.
Carl just shaking his head. Yo,
Definitely shouldn't have said
Y'all had the alcohol. Y'all had the alcohol in
yeah,
here.
everybody was drunk.
Yeah, y'all ain't had water in here. Y'all had the
No,
alcohol
we
in
was
there,
drinking.
man.
Hey, yo.
We like 47 seconds in. I'm crying already.
Yo. Hey, yo, because I know you couldn't hear it yet. We're in 60 countries.
Oh, shit.
We just got our first download in Egypt. Yeah. We just got our first download in Egypt. Shout out to China, Australia, and the Netherlands. They shot up huge in this last week.
Dang.
Yeah, right?
Must be because it's Black Podcast Week. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, we definitely got a lot of retweets from that shit on Twitter. Shout out to that
podcast week.
That was one of the hashtags.
Y'all stay making.
No, that was like big. That was
serious?
all the black podcasters was posting shit. Real
That's
shit.
a thing.
It was a real thing.
It's always a day or a week.
It was
something.
It was a trend. Am I lying? It was a trending hashtag on Twitter. The whole
like
week.
they didn't took like bring your kid to work to another level. Like every day it'd be national smack a bitch on the ass day. Like it's always something on this joint.
All right, so we all agree Colin Kaepernick's being blackballed.
Easily.
That's some bullshit. You want to say anything about that real quick, yo? Before we go to something else?
About what?
Colin Kaepernick being blackballed.
I mean, the whole thing is you knew it was coming. You know what I'm saying?
You had to. My whole joint is
it's still what it is. Like it's still a white establishment for white people.
That's
Remember
what Carl
a couple
was just
years ago
alluding to.
When that guy, he was like a multi-billionaire. He tried to buy the Minnesota Vikings, and they start scrubbing through all his cash and was like, well, you had a parking ticket this day, you slapped this hoe, and went to jail for 4 days, and this and that. And he had all the money and all the qualifications to buy the team, and because he had some shit in his past, they wouldn't let him buy the team. So if you show them up for a whole season, what do you think they're going to do? You're done.
Yeah, my joint is this. Like, Colin Kaepernick he took the knee, did the kneel. But he didn't just, like we was talking about it earlier, like motherfuckers just posting and reposting and then not doing nothing. Colin Kaepernick literally is pledging his own money. He hands on with this shit. I don't know if you've seen it, but
where's the other players at though?
I mean, how like
you know what I'm saying? Like, where's the other players at? They should be supporting his initiatives and motives. Like,
but they not trying to fuck they checks up. That's what you talk about, like the money move.
The money move it, but the players is the entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So you not like the NFL, like 78% black. Like you not about to run the stars out of the league.
Did you watch Birth of a Nation? Nat Turner couldn't get slaves to run with him when they was, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's hard to do that.
They like, nah, nigga.
Niggas
like,
always
like,
fronting.
Yeah, real talk.
Always.
Feel by yourself, nigga. We don't know.
Yeah. I guess after this, I guess even the ones that wanted to stand up and say something, speak up for him, I guess after they seeing this black, like, oh, this black ball really real.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm gonna keep. They already don't get that much money for. I mean, they get enough, but I mean, certain positions they don't get.
It's not
that kind of money.
guaranteed like basketball.
It's
and
not
all that
guaranteed
shit.
like basketball and all that.
I think we giving them too many easy outs. We gotta hold them accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, dog. Listen, people expect the world from me, and I'm just a poor brother preaching. You know what I'm saying? But these dudes getting millions of dollars, and we like they ain't get, like Love just said, well, they ain't getting that much compared to like other sports, but you still couple M's in. Yeah. Be responsible with your money enough to take a stance, because see, if you got the influence, the platform, and you got the bread, and you won't take a stance, how you expect the poor person in the inner city to go ahead and take a stance and they ain't got nothing?
Yeah, but then again, everybody mind not like yours. They young bulls who probably couldn't even read. They just had a gift. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They trying to hold on tight to their money.
Like I said,
that's where I was going next. Like I hope I just traded the brother made smart investments because his NFL career is over.
He made some great money though. He made real good money. Yeah. I believe.
The prior 2 seasons, he made some good money.
He made real good money.
On the phone, Floyd Mayweather, and made the same smart investments he made.
Yeah.
Because this NFL shit is over.
You think it's all the way over for him?
Yeah.
Y'all all agree that it's all the way over for him.
They say that till one of them quarterbacks go down. That quarterback position too valued, man.
I honestly believe
somebody gonna come calling him, man.
Eventually somebody gonna call him. Me personally,
somebody definitely gonna call him.
I think he gonna get like a second or third.
They definitely gonna make an example out of him, but I believe somebody gonna come call him.
Yeah.
It's going to take an extreme circumstance for somebody to jump out the window, because none of them owners, that's a fraternity.
Yeah, you're right, Chad. You're right.
Of people. So you got, like, on Billions last week, they told my man that they said, hey, NFL franchises are how we unite people in the United States.
Yeah, he did say that.
So with that being said, nobody's going to jump out there and take that chance on him without an extreme circumstance happening. A quarterback unexpectedly go down, whatever like that.
Hold on, real quick, Chitty.
Wants to be the first one to cross that proverbial picket line, because I know the phone calls went out already.
This off subject, but Billions is the best show on TV.
I started watching. I'm on the first.
You don't watch it yet, Carl? I've been telling you for 2 years.
Listen, because you did tell me. Listen, I watched my man Bobby Axelrod and watched the whole first season in like 2 days. Cause
I'm on the first season.
Like, how you not love Bobby, man?
I'm on the second season, dog. Bobby didn't inspire me, dog. Like real rap. My wife. I didn't mention Bobby Axelrod in my crib.
He like the TV version of Gary V.
Dog, yeah, he a beast.
Yeah, that's a good ass show.
He a beast.
But I don't know. I think Cap not all the way done, man.
I think he is. Like he was saying, like.
There's a lot of corny quarterbacks in the league.
The owners, like, you don't understand. The owners literally, they're not allowed to do anything unless all of the other owners agree. You understand what I'm saying? Right. Like when it come to moves with the teams and shit like that. Right. So they literally, like, when they pick the commissioner.
So you say even if it's a team that really want to give him a call,
you literally gonna have to step out on, like, not trying to be funny. Jerry Jones could do that.
I'm gonna say Bob Kraft.
Yeah, like it's a couple of them that could do it.
Got clout.
But no, it's like, why would he do it? You know. And Jerry Jones, shout out to Jerry Jones, because I always say he took Tank Johnson, he took Pac-Man, he took Tia. He'll take whoever.
He had a whole team full of
Leon Letty.
Greg Hardy, right?
Yeah, he'll take whoever.
The Cowboys was a dope house.
They was all the
Steelers and the Fiends.
Dog, Leon Letty was running chickens. They don't give
was a trap.
Real shit. So it's like, Jerry Jones a motherfucker that'll do it. And be like, man, fuck you, I got the biggest franchise in this bitch. Yeah. So it's like, but for Cap to get a spot, he gonna have to go to a team.
You know, that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about all the trouble Michael Irvin got in, man. They found crack pipes in his car, man. Like, how you
real quick?
And he got like he getting money from the NFL Network.
Michael Irvin was high as a kite the other day on First Take with Steven Smith.
Michael Irvin is a trap like DMX. Like, they're never going to stop getting high. Michael Irvin and DMX are two famous people in the world that you either going to deal with them or not, because they're never going to stop smoking crack.
Michael Irvin and Stephen A. Smith had a shouting match. And he started sweating, and that dye was running down his forehead. I'm like, yo, Michael Irvin high as shit.
Yeah, he was. They was
screaming at each other. I'm like, yo, this shit was crazy.
You say he snorted a fresh line or two.
Like, yo, them lights is hot, but they ain't that hot.
He said his Beijing start running.
Like people for a living, and he don't be sweating on the TV. You playing games.
Yo, real shit. All right, real quick, we're going to go to a serious subject. The city's district attorney just got charged with what was it that he got charged with? Accepting money and gifts. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is the second like I guess you could say black city official.
Well, really, it's the third because Shaka Fatah Jr. got indicted in
You're
lost
right.
the case too.
You're right. Fatah Jr. Shaka Fatah Jr. Then Shaka Fatah now Seth Williams.
Yeah.
Like, how do you feel about that, Carl? I don't know how you feel.
Oh, go ahead. Go look.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now. I think it's Philly politics as usual. You know what I mean? You can go back years ago, even to the John Street indictment and everything else. You know what I mean? As that started to collapse. Corey Kemp, you know what I mean? City Treasurer got a bunch of tick. You know what I mean? Fumo got time. Got less time than Corey Kemp too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And got less time. He got like 55 months. Corey Kemp got like a dime. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I won't even go into all that. But I think it's Philly politics as usual. I think what happened was they eventually pissed the wrong people off, man. You know what I mean? Like this city ain't new to corruption. I think this is what happens amongst the politicians. I think that, you know, they rubbed somebody the wrong way. They said, okay, man, we going to dive all into your books and we going to expose what normally happens anyway. I mean, these guys is taking money. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they do. These guys are accepting gifts. And again, I think that they really pissed the wrong people off. And somebody blew the whistle on them. I know for a fact that, you know, Seth Williams ticked the police union off because, you know, the Shady McCoy situation. Right. They beat them off-duty cops all up.
Yeah,
so and gave him a slap on the wrist. You know what I mean? So you start pissing the wrong people off, especially the union, especially people who got a large number of voters and supporters and people who, you know, bringing in a certain amount of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, the political world will turn on you, man. But it just go to show us, man, these elected officials, man, and these the same people that's out here enforcing these laws and sending many of our poor young people to jail, but taking other people's money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
what I was just going to say that. I was going to say it's like the rooster come on the roost because they trying to now we want to say they getting targeted, but these the same dudes trying to nail young men of color.
And dig it though. And this is what made me the maddest about it, right? The means of justification. So he tried to justify by saying he was going through a divorce and he was going through some money issues, right? But that's what he said. He said he said he was going through some stuff. He said he was going through some stuff and he was talking about it openly, talking about just the fact that he was going through a lot of financial issues. But and I heard he denying some of the other charges, but basically was saying that he was going through some financial troubles and that was known basically through the divorce. But at the same time, you have a young black male that sit before the judge talking about how his family's struggling and he going through issues.
You
but
still roofing.
you can't justify he did what he had to do. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. My man getting $100,000 a year and a young black boy out here poor trying to make a way. And you ain't letting him to justify that.
Yeah, when they started talking about the real quick, chat before you start, like when they started talking about the shit that he got, I'm like, a $2,900 couch. It's like, nigga, I can get a $2,900. I'm like, what the hell is?
I'll buy if he gonna leave everybody alone on State Road, I'll buy him a $2,900 couch. Damn.
No, when they was like, yeah, and he got a new roof. I'm like, this nigga living in a crack house. Like, why the fuck does Seth Williams need a free roof from
in a vacation?
I'm like, what the fuck? But go ahead, Chad. My fault. Was you about to say something?
My thing with Seth Williams is, you know, I kind of feel bad for him because he personally looked out for somebody that I'm good friends with, my man Duke. When he was coming out of law school and he took his bar, he was basically turned down from getting a job as an ADA because of his past. He used to be a drug dealer, used to shoot shit up, he'd been shot before, all that, and they were basically like, yo, you got to check your past, we're not fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? So, Seth Williams was the one that vouched for him.
Hold on, what you say, Chad? What you say? What you say about Dope again?
Oh Lord, here we go.
and Duke.
I said Duke was a drug dealer. Duke been shot before. Duke
go ahead, I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
That's what was in his file.
Yeah, it was in his file, but it was no, I know him. He got shot by accident. But go ahead, Chitty, I'm listening.
So because I know him and because this guy took a chance on him and helped him, you know, get into that system or whatever. Even though he's a fucking scumbag ADA and shit, and I don't have, you know, I don't have no love for, you know, for any assistant district attorney or DA. But because he personally got somebody that I know.
Yeah, he's from the hood.
But at the same time, it's like, well, you know, you as a street nigga, our responsibility is to not get caught. As a elected official, you take an oath. So that's the
Yeah.
difference. When you get caught motherfucking breaking the law, I feel like you should be held to an even higher standard than a civilian on the street.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because you know what the law is and you know the ramifications. So realistically, you should get double the time if you get caught doing something that's out of line.
That's real.
Because you being held to uphold the law. So it's like if we can't trust the law, who can we trust? We can't trust an elected official to uphold the law. That basically creates the mindset of fruit of a poisonous tree to say your whole department is dirty. If the person is dirty, what is the person that's making $36,000 a year going to do?
Oh man,
they're going to take whatever the fuck bribe or money or gifts they can get.
Oh, the mayor threw Seth Williams under the bus.
Him saying that he was going through financial problems is crazy, man. You making a bean a year, man. Like, man, have a seat.
Yeah. Like, you know you didn't.
And my thing is, Chad. You know, I don't really know main man who's supposed to.
I know him.
You know, got shot up, did everything else he did. But I'm saying, even with that story, like, I ain't gonna hold you. That don't hold weight for me because that's still a brother that's trying to enter into that world. So of course he can still be supportive of that world. But if that's a young brother that really looking for a second chance just in life, you see what I'm saying? Like I'm talking that's sitting in the courtroom. You know what I mean? That's trying to get that second opportunity just to take care of his kids, or you know what I'm saying? Is that same leniency given? You know what I mean? It's easy for somebody to say, "Oh, you trying to become one of us? Oh, that's cool. We can, you know what I mean? We can work with you." But do a brother get that chance on the other side? And then, like, too often we don't see it happen. You know what I mean? And it's just like
it's literally probably 80-20 not in our favor. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In front of it really depends on how the judge feeling.
True story.
We all know somebody that's been in front of Judge Means. Me personally, I haven't.
I've been in front of him. I was just telling them that.
We just was talking about
I get him
that.
every single time.
Like,
absolutely.
He you really don't like. I mean, he honestly, Judge Means. People look at him. He actually he more fair than a lot of.
He's more fair than the average.
It's just that when you come back in front of him after he after he cut you some slack, when you come back, it's your ass. That's why I ain't trying to go back in front of him.
Yeah, the city's a mess.
Changing my life.
Let's change gears real quick. Let's go into some sports shit, because y'all sports dudes, Chat, y'all already know we do sports. LeVar Ball is still smoking wet. Has anybody seen him recently?
He definitely keeps some dippers somewhere.
Let me say this real quick, because my man hit me up the other day, because I made a post like, yo, LeVar Ball's a good father. I don't like the fact that they going in on him for this, that, and the third. And my man hit me like, yo, I listened to the last episode, and me and Chad, like, yo, like, y'all was going in on LeVar Ball. Like, I thought that was your man. It's like, he a man who taking care of his kids, and he pushes kids to be the best that they can be. It's respectable. I love that. You a father, be in your kid's life and let them know that they can really be the best.
He told
when this
Stephen
nigga
A.
said that he could smoke Jordan, I was done.
He said, I'm undefeated 1-on-1.
Like, you're not going to smoke the greatest, dog. Yo, it's a video, real quick, Chad. I don't know if I'll send you the link. It's a video of LeVar Ball playing a pickup game, like a 5-on-5. He's horrible.
Like, what, older or younger?
Like, recently. Like, you know the old head that come to the park and play
like,
with
he
the
don't even got like a
young
nice jump shot like the old heads.
The weird old head that come on the court and do like weird old head tricks trying to get over on the other, and they like, oh, hey, you fucking the game up. Like, that's him. Yo, this nigga, I'm talking about throwing the ball off the backboard hard as shit from the top of the key. Like,
yo, listen, I was watching that joint on First Take the other day, listening to LeVar. I said, he was like, yeah, I picked the right wife to make. I'm like, what are you talking about? He picked the right wife to make the three. He's like, I know what I did. I picked the right woman to make these boys with. I'm like, man, what that got to do with what he just asked you?
Molly straight told him, like, why do you feel like you could beat Jordan? He was like, yo, I'm sick of having to answer that. Why don't y'all prove to me why Jordan could have beat me? Yo, I'm like, yo, this nigga's really on snorts.
My issue.
Because he averaged 37 35 another season, 32 another season, 6 chips, 6 MVPs. That's like
gave you 40 when he was 40.
Yo, like, my thing is this. I mean, you know, he definitely, man, he tripping, man. He doing too much.
And I feel like I feel like LeVar Ball's a good dude and a good father with his kids. But like, he crossed the line with that LeBron shit. But I'm like, you doing your thing with your kids. You can't mention other people's. He straight was like, yeah, LeBron doing too much. He got his own career to worry about, so he not gonna be there in his kid's life like I am. And it's like, fam, LeBron make all his son middle school games. Like, the fuck is you talking about? Like, then he was like, yo, Jordan's sons is bums, Magic's sons is bums, Shaq's sons is bums, LeBron's sons who know what they gonna be.
He said, look at Magic's son.
Yeah,
like, he was like, look at Magic's son.
Magic got a son.
Come on, man.
Hey, so listen, check this out, right? Like this my thing, man.
Y'all think I'm a horrible person? Carl is vicious. I want y'all to know that, man.
Don't believe that, man.
Carl is vicious on the low.
Yo, listen, man. My thing is this. I got an issue with it because, I mean, we already know dude got to be on some kind of drugs. But beyond that, my thing is, man, let your children grow into their own legacy and do what they got to do.
Right.
Because, see, you putting an enormous amount of pressure on them.
Man, killed his son. Nobody ain't going to tell me his son ain't had some of that stuff on his mind overnight in that game.
He was horrible.
He was horrible.
And you got to understand it, though.
I just think he had an off game. I don't know if he had it on his mind.
He had an off game, but it's just like he was scared to even make a mistake that he was just scared.
But dig it, so when you get into the NBA, you know what I mean? Like, he might get drafted in a big market. You got the Knicks. You got the Brooklyn Nets.
I think he'll wind up with the Lakers.
You got the Sixers. You got the Lakers.
I think he'll wind up with the Lakers.
But dig it, understand it. So when you go to those kind of sports markets, they're going to eat you alive only because your pop kept drawing on you. He talking about you better than Steph Curry right now. Like, I would have to literally have a conversation with my pop. Like, yo, let me get in this league.
When he fucked up the other night, it was had the terrible game.
They couldn't wait.
They posted a picture with LeVar Ball like, oh, I meant Steph Curry. Yeah, cool out.
I meant Michael B. Jordan.
So dig it, and that's what I'm saying.
I meant Michael B. Jordan.
I want to read it to y'all. I don't know if y'all seen it. It says, it's a picture of LeVar Ball. It says, when it comes to fatherhood, I'm undefeated, never lost. Ball told reporters, which is why I'm so proud of how my sons Malik Ball, De'Aaron Ball, in the streets, Adebayo played tonight. Each player from Kentucky immediately denied being LeVar's son.
Yo, man, I'm telling you, listen, that pressure that those boys going to have coming into the league, dog, it's going to be ridiculous. It's one thing. See, when LeBron came in.
I don't think LaMelo going to have it like Lonzo. Lonzo's going to have the worst of it.
Yeah.
But LaMelo's still in high school. He just had his
And I just think that second
loss.
one is going to be he ain't gonna
Boris
be
Diaw.
Yeah, he's gonna be.
But
that
seriously,
second ball. What's his name?
LaMelo.
Melo.
I honestly think he's going to be better than Lonzo.
Hold on. What's the youngest one name?
Yo, you talking about the
The
fat
youngest
one?
is Melo.
The youngest one is
I ain't
LaMelo.
talking about the middle one.
The middle one's garbage.
Yeah, he garbage. He's gonna be like what's them three? Like he gonna be like Gerald Wilkins.
Peyton Manning brother, Peyton and Eli brother. That's him. But no, LaMelo's. I think LaMelo gonna be better than all of them. Like
I think LaMelo gonna be.
He can shoot the fucking building off. You see,
90 points. How old is that little boy?
like 15. I think
15.
15. Yeah.
You don't score 90 when you're 15. I don't care what level it is.
What's crazy is though, and Chad said it 2 weeks ago. Him playing for Chino Hills was like he's not playing for no standout like school like Oak Hill Academy.
Right.
LaMelo first high school loss last week.
Powerhouse high school programs
Right.
And he played for his local.
Who he played?
He played for Chino Hills.
Right.
His first loss, they played Oak Hill Academy.
Oh, they played Oak Hill Academy.
And Oak Hill
Oak Hill
Academy.
Academy. That's where Carmelo and them went,
That's where
right?
Carmelo,
They recruit all the
them,
good
yeah.
kids. Yeah.
Oak Hill, like they'll take you out the ghetto and move you to
right,
Oak Hill
right,
ghetto.
right.
So
Oak Hill Academy
that's what I'm saying though. So like they still human beings. So they get to that next level. LeBron had to deal with enormous amounts of pressure. You know what I'm saying? Coming out, he's supposed to be the one. But he didn't have nobody claiming he was better than everybody right now in the league. You see what I'm saying? So you already got enough pressure about to become the top pick or top 2 pick potentially in the league. Then your pop behind you. He on first take got a voice. He shouldn't even have a voice right now. Like
I don't understand how LeVar Ball's on a tour.
I don't understand how he think it don't affect his kid. He's a kid.
No way.
There's no way that don't affect you.
I don't
man.
understand how he's on a tour. He's on an all-out media tour.
But
like you would think LeVar Ball had an album or a movie or
that's
something.
weird.
But that's what they doing. They giving him enough rope till he hang himself. So basically, the same ammo that you coming with,
getting close.
they going listen. They
getting close.
They going to repeat and regurgitate everything you said back to you. And be like, hey, what's up? Your son just lost to the Celtics last week. Soon as he get in the league, you know what I mean? He missed a shot. Oh, is he not clutch? You know they gonna do. We're first taking all. Then you can't run. Don't run from it when they calling you out on it, because that's what they gonna do.
Yeah.
Devin Booker gonna give his son 80.
80.
Because he can't guard his son can't guard Devin Booker.
How do y'all feel about the whole sitting culture? That's become huge now in the NBA. The last couple years. Who you say started it, Chat?
Pop.
Oh, Pop started that.
Yeah, Pop.
Was it Pop? I thought it was Pat Riley. No,
I don't remember Pat doing that. It got to be Pop.
Yeah, Popovich players
Pop
was
started-
older.
Pop started a lot of shit in the NBA. You know, but at the end of the day, like Pop was his older players. Tim Duncan was 34 or whatever at the time.
Right.
That old nigga need a fucking break. You know what I'm saying? Same way like with Cleveland, like LeBron is 29, 30 years old. He's lost more minutes than anybody in NBA history.
32.
He's been in the league 14 years.
Yeah, but that's kind of equivalent to Tim Duncan, 34, because he's been in the league since he was a little boy.
Yeah.
So since he was a kid,
Because Duncan was a fucking senior in high school.
Yeah, senior.
League or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, this is my knock.
LeBron been to the finals 6 seasons in a row, about to be 7.
That's wear and tear.
You figure all that additional basketball plus the Olympics plus all the off-season shit and all that, he need a fucking break, man.
This is my knock when it comes to the whole sitting player shit. The fans is losing because of this shit.
I hate when they do it on big days, like, you know what I'm saying?
And this was the argument they was making the other day, like, oh, don't do it on the premier nights. It's like, fuck that. Don't do it on any of the nights. My joint is this, because I had a dad who just worked. Like, my pop wasn't no street nigga. He just worked. He worked the job like I do. Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers legit work and save up money so that they can take their kids to them games. Like, you saw the board the other night, had the son up, like, get your grades up. You can come to the game next time. Like, they make their kids, yo, get your grades up. I'll take you to when the Warriors come to town. Right. So when the Warriors come to your city and you done save money and your kid done got his grades up for you to take him to this game, then y'all get there, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Iguodala, nobody's fucking playing. You like, what the fuck? Like, that's more so my joint. And not, let's be real. These motherfuckers is making millions. 10s, 20s millions. Most of these motherfuckers. Fucking, what's the boy name from the Celtics last year? Went to the Lakers, the white boy, big one. The big center. He got a $65 million. Mozgov. Like, everybody getting paid in the NBA. Y'all niggas is NBA.
And y'all playing a game.
Y'all NBA players. You understand what I'm saying? Like, around the hood, the niggas play basketball all goddamn day.
Dudes who stole money should never get to sit down, ever.
I'm not even talking, but
Mozgov, what's the one? It's the little one that played for, the little one that played for Cleveland that stole the money from the Bucks.
Oh, Dellavedova, whatever.
Deli should never sit down ever. He need to keep running around like he's been doing.
But understand something. Y'all making this money, this is what you do for a living. Yeah. Play. Yeah. Like, I drive a bus. I can't just haul off and, like, be like, yo, I'm sitting at, I can't take a break. I get to the end of the line, it's 25 people looking at me like, you really gonna eat that sandwich?
But I do understand the resting, though. I do understand it, though.
I don't.
I mean, the thing is, though, honestly, in today's NBA, it's such a unique situation because you got so many top-heavy squads who are ahead by, like, 30 games and already clinched playoff spots with, like, 25 games to go. Right. So if you the coach, you looking at it like, dag, do I go ahead and have LeBron playing in virtually what is a meaningless game because we got a playoff spot locked and he tear his knee, and then I got the fans saying, well, why was he in the fourth quarter and they up by 12 against whoever anyway? Or why was he playing and they playing the Sixers? He should have been sitting down.
But real quick, Cavs, all them niggas need to be playing right now. They is tripping.
They look terrible.
I want to let the Cavs. I'm a Cavs fan, so I really don't want to talk about LeBron too much tonight because they're gonna say I'm being biased. But the Cavs, y'all niggas is tripping. Y'all need to do. They all need to be playing. Like,
I'm a Bron fan. I respect Bron.
Yeah,
but
like
the Cavs right now.
Me and Carl were just talking before we came in. We talking about how people be saying like how Bron saying he need help and all that. But I mean, what's wrong with getting better though? What's wrong? Like, nobody got better than Golden State, he got to get better.
But Golden State lost when they got better too.
Yeah, Golden State did lose when they
took a hit.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I'm talking about this year though. They got better.
No, I'm saying, but they front line, like they have no rebounding. The fact that they gave
up.
And
they fixed it though.
Yeah,
they made the adjustment because remember they was getting beat when KD first went down. But they made the adjustment. And KD is KD going for the season?
He's done. He's supposed to be coming back.
They said the playoffs.
Yeah. They know what they're doing. They know he's gonna be back by the playoffs. Like I don't see what's wrong with Bron saying they need to get better. Other teams get better on the low all the time.
Yeah,
like,
man.
You know
well, I'm gonna tell you this, man. This was making NBA bad product, man. This joint turning into Bad Boys versus Death Row. Everybody just signing with either one of them, man.
Yo.
Dude get free. Darren Williams going to the Cavs.
It's definitely a whole different league.
What's his name? Broke his leg.
Andrew
Bogut. Andrew Bogut.
Yo, Bogut goes over there for
one
game. Just get right over there, man. Broke his foot.
Is he done for the playoffs? He's done indefinitely.
He's done for the season.
He might be done.
Yeah, he's done for the season.
He might be done forever.
When you blow your knee and you 7 feet, that shit is
like. Why would you wait till you get to us and do that? Like you big nut ass nigga. Like why would you wait till you get here?
Yo, Matt Barnes go to Golden State.
He all hyped to get on the court with LeBron and mess up his whole life.
Yo, these dudes' teams is like really 12, 13 players deep. Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's just like
my thing with the players with the player thing is like, how are the other teams allowing this to happen? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, how does KD make it out of a meeting with Danny Ainge and the Celtics that, you know what I'm saying, that could make him the franchise starter? How does it happen? How does Darren
Yeah, the
Williams
Celtics to me this year was just weird. Like even at the
And they low key good.
Even at the All-Star break, like not getting DeMarcus, it's like what the hell happened?
They must think that they cool with what they got over there.
But you gotta understand.
I thought Jimmy Butler was going there.
Got DeMarcus. They just didn't
But you gotta understand.
That's what I'm saying.
It's something going on in Boston that they must think whatever they got is going to work for them.
But you got to dig Boston's situation. Boston had made the playoffs last year and got a top 5 pick, you know what I'm saying, with the boy Jaylen Brown.
Right.
You know what I mean? They also got the Nets first round pick, which is essentially the first pick in the draft. So here it is, they top 3 in the East with Isaiah Thomas, with Al Horford, with Avery Bradley and a bunch of other core good guys, and they got young players, and they got the potentially number one pick in the draft. They like, we not jumping out the gym.
Think they gonna trade it?
No, that's why they didn't get Jimmy Butler. They didn't want to give up that draft pick. They like, we about to bring the best player in from college basketball.
Oh, they gonna get number 1 pick?
The Nets is the worst team in the
The
league.
Nets is the worst. Oh, so the Nets. Oh,
it could be number 1 pick.
Right,
so
right.
Eventually ain't gonna be no worse than top 5.
Right, yeah, they gonna be no worse than
top
top
5.
five.
They could be making a run at the Eastern
I honestly
Conference
forgot
Finals.
the Nets was in the league. I forgot about Brooklyn.
The Barclays Center known for the concerts.
Yeah, Barkley for fights. Like I forgot about y'all saying the Nets. I'm like, ooh, I forgot.
Is Jay still affiliated with?
No.
No, I think he had to
Barclays
disaffiliate himself with that.
The Barclays Center's biggest accomplishments is Jay-Z 18 shows he did, the Bad Boy reunion show, and the Rough Riders reunion show.
Yeah.
There's nothing bad.
And the fight, the fight had the biggest crowd ever.
Oh yeah,
The Danny Garcia fight.
Keith Thurman fight against Danny. That fucking horrible piece of crap.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Latinos, man. They come out in packs, man.
Yeah,
they
they
showed
do.
up.
Yes,
They
they do.
brought the Barclays out, man.
Yes, they do.
All right, let's go to sports.
So, I mean, my thing with the,
we are in
real
sports.
quick, my last NBA point is this, right? I've been saying this for 7 years. The NBA needs to get rid of 17 regular season games this season. But the problem is they won't do it because
Revenue.
it's too much revenue at stake.
Too much.
So they can't. Until they can find a way to make the revenue up, they'll never shorten the season. But realistically, the season should start Christmas Day and run to the end of April, and then the playoffs start after that, and you have a much better product.
And
you have your players wait for refresh and not missing games.
Hey, bro, and they got to get rid of the guaranteed money, man. Listen,
I don't know if y'all remember the lockout season. Lockout season.
I remember that lockout season.
Listen,
50 games, that shit was lit.
Because
was
listen, every young player in the league right now want to live like drug dealers and rappers. They don't want to work on their game. They money guaranteed. They want to buy out Vanity Grand and every other
They
strip
want to put on
club.
high top red
And they-
bottom.
yeah.
Well, we definitely know
That's-
Chad don't want that guarantee money to go. That's his money.
So listen, that's what they want to do though. They want to be with the rappers. You got young players coming to the league, been in the league 8 years, still can't shoot a free throw. Like, you know what I'm saying? They money guaranteed. That's
Or read.
killing the league.
Yeah, right.
They can't read or shoot a free
Can't
throw.
read.
They need that brick.
The NBA is you just gotta, as an NBA player, you just gotta make it to your second contract.
That's
You're
it.
Real
good.
shit.
Yeah, you make it to your
all
second
gotta
joint,
do
you
is
good.
get out of the rookie wage scale, you good.
Mike Conley got 150 M's.
Let's
crazy.
Don't be disrespectful.
Let's give respect to Deion Waiters
153.
because he deserves it. Deion bet on himself this year, and he's gonna get paid this season.
Yeah,
I'm
he
happy.
did.
For
He about
that.
to get a book.
Yeah,
I'm happy for Deion for that.
Deion, I
He took
criticized
a-
him.
I criticized
he
him
took
too.
a
I
bullet
criticized him
check.
because
earned it.
I ain't gonna lie, I criticized him because I rooted for him. Like in college, I like stopped liking UConn for a little while just to, cause I was rooting for Deion, and he's like, I was like, dang, he's shitty. Like, you know what I'm saying? He like led the league and missed layups last year, and I'm like, killing me, Deion.
And you gotta keep it real though too. It was like an attitude thing for him. You know what I'm saying? Like because you come in the league and you playing with Kyrie, then all of a sudden you got LeBron around you, and you still can't work there. Then you get the OKC, you around KD and
Like, I would humble
And it's
myself with LeBron.
right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think he snuffed Kyrie. If I'm not
He might
mistaken.
have went in Kyrie mouth.
Yeah, that was the
Them Jersey niggas can't beat us.
I think he snuffed Kyrie.
Them Jersey niggas
Ian
can't
from
beat
the
us.
key goes wrong.
Yeah, but I'm happy for Deion.
No, but I'm happy for him. Like I
he
came
bet on
in front,
himself.
man. He turned up, man. I'm back on the
He
bandwagon.
beat the
like,
Warriors. He beat the Cavs and
Yeah.
shit. Like I'm happy for him. Like he's
he
gonna
got
get
it. He
paid.
like
And was
famous
hit-
for a
and was
pose
hitting-
now
yeah,
and
and was
everything.
hitting big
That
shots
Philly
too.
cheese.
Was hitting them with big shots
Yeah,
too.
he's gonna get paid
Yeah,
this
man, he
offseason.
definitely earned his
Yeah,
check,
he
man.
he earned his check. Cause they burnt him this year. I
Now-
didn't think he was gonna get no
listen,
2 million. I was
listen.
like,
And that's
sheesh.
what he kind of like. That's what I'm saying. Bet on himself.
definitely
like,
bet on himself.
because
So
nobody's signing 1 year contracts.
What you
in the
gotta
NBA.
pray though, you gotta pray is that he don't turn into a South Philly dude again, man. After he get paid,
Damn.
you just
I
gotta
like
hope.
South Philly too.
Look, you just gotta hope. Listen, I'm just or any Philly person for that matter.
Even look weird when he said that.
You just gotta hope he don't turn into a Philly ninja after that. Like you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah,
he get
yeah.
paid and then just go ahead and get goofy.
Nah, he gotta know better, man.
Yeah,
like
he got to at
because
this point.
Man, you just gotta keep. That's the only way you're gonna keep crushing. You gotta stay humble, man. Stay working, man. I shout out to Deion Waiters, man. He definitely turned up, man. Gonna get his money next season.
We gonna go into music real quick and watch Carl on this one.
Carl don't like no. Why are we going to music? Carl don't like nobody. He like
Drake.
Common probably.
Drake is, listen to this.
I like Common, but I know you like. He probably
Drake
like
is breaking records. He broke the Spotify and the Apple's record for streams.
Did he with More Life?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
68 million streams on Spotify, 89.9 million streams on Apple Music.
What you got to say about that?
On the first day.
Did he?
He did it in a day.
That light skinned mother.
Crazy.
Wow.
90 million streams.
Why y'all want to ask me what I got to say
because
about it?
we know
You don't like
Drake hater.
nobody.
No, check this out. I'm about to,
How you don't like Drake and you don't like Future? I never seen somebody not like both of them.
Time out. Let's clarify right now. I love rapping Drake, dog. You know what I'm saying? So when you read, if you're reading this is too late and all that other stuff prior, man, listen, I like
but
that.
But he
Drake.
rapped a lot on this album.
So dig it though. I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all right now. You know what I mean? I have not heard the album. I haven't heard
Why?
it. Why?
What are you doing?
Listen.
Listen. I be talking to you on Friday. You know, your sermon we be on the phone. You be like, I'm about to finish writing this sermon. You be done. Listen to the thing, man.
So dig it though, but dig it. Listen.
You been wrote the sermon,
man. Like I read more than I do anything else. So it's like I'm constantly reading. You know what I mean? If not, like I got 3 sons and a wife. Like you know what I'm saying? I got to spend time with them too. So it's like, yo, honestly, I have.
We be on the phone for an hour.
So I'm
gonna take this boy not listen to Drake.
But listen. I just now finally like really made it through the whole Rick Ross joint. And shout out to Ross because he
rapping.
He rapping.
Rose rapping.
Yeah, Ross rapping.
Ross album is good. It's all that.
Fat niggas back on the board again.
The album's all that.
Yeah, I like it. It's great. I'm
gonna tell you this though. When Drake dropped, I didn't listen to Ross for a couple days. No bullshit.
Really?
But everybody else
rotated it. I kind of like both of them.
I didn't turn Drake off. What was that? Friday night, Saturday night. I didn't turn it off till like Wednesday, and I was home.
I don't know, but Matt, you like the singing and all that. You pulled up singing and everything.
He's low key killing the singing. If you listen to it, he throwing shots with the singing and not like he killing it. Like y'all really letting the singing nigga body y'all.
And I was home from work.
It's serious.
I was home from work Wednesday and Thursday, so I was listening to Ross album. I listened to it a couple times straight through. I love Ross album. Friday, I went to work though, nigga. I blim for real. I'm listening to this shit.
I blim for real. It's deep. It's a good song.
Drake album.
And I legit, me and Chad were talking about it the other day. We legit don't know what the fuck blim is.
I don't know what the fuck blim is.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's some
that.
Jamaican Canada stuff.
All I'm gonna say is
when Drake album come out, you use the shit out your Google because you be searching for shit.
Yeah, I don't know what blim is.
Oh, and Chad trying to say something.
Shout out to my homie from Ohio. He my white homie from Ohio. He was like, listen, on the podcast tomorrow, can you find out what blim is and if I should be it or not? Thanks. Get back to me.
Yo, you still ain't find out?
I still don't. I looked up Urban Dictionary. It said high on marijuana, but I don't know if that's what it really means.
The song don't sound like that's what it means.
I'm high on marijuana. I might just say how I feel.
Oh yeah, it could be high. Yeah, it could make sense. Yeah,
could make sense.
Yo,
when Drake drop album, you definitely gotta use your Google.
Yo, so
I be looking for.
I just want to say, I don't really. But I will say this: I don't really discuss records because like people breaking records and all that because. To me, man, I just feel like, man, music can be so trendy the way people break records. People do a lot of things, man. And
but Drake breaks a lot of records.
To me, but every time, think about everybody that's been in the light. Everybody that got the run, got the formula for the time being is going to continue to kill it until whenever they...
Ain't nobody killing it but Drake.
But listen, listen, right now he got the light. I mean, that come with the budget, that come with the marketing, that come with everything else. So, and don't get me wrong, I ain't saying he not making good music. But again, I'm just saying, me personally, I haven't listened to the album yet. So I'm not critiquing it. I am not saying it's bad. I'm not saying nothing about it because that's one thing I don't do. I don't go ahead.
What you been listening to? Can we know that?
I really don't listen to music, cuz. Like real rap. I drive in the car, my car's silent. I don't play music.
You drive in silence?
I drive in silence.
No, I do that sometimes though.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like I literally sit here because every time I'm going somewhere, I'm going to meetings and everything else. Like I'm really thinking about what I'm discussing, what I'm doing.
Listen, my little Talil get in my car and be like, dog, where's the music? Like, but he want to listen to A Boogie with the hoodie and all that. I kind of want to.
I'm not listening to anybody with a hoodie in their name.
My wife get mad. She be trying to pass me to Austin. No, I'm not listening to nothing.
No, I just feel like sometimes riding sound.
I feel like Drake's album is great. Oh, you talking about some shit? How niggas is running this Santorini Greece shit into the ground? I've seen so many posts about Greece, pictures, videos. It's like you would think Greece just got invented like 4 or 5 days ago.
What's that?
He put it on the map. He put it on.
He did,
and he said it.
What, the country Greece?
No, the song Santorini Greece on Ross album.
He's saying he got a song called Santorini Greece,
and it like niggas done found out what Santorini Greece looks like.
Yeah, now everybody about to go there.
Yeah, about the buddy pass at the Santorini Greece.
That's about to be the.
They about to be stuck at the airport for weeks over Santorini Greece.
the same way I said about Dubai. You motherfuckers ain't been up to Block, and y'all definitely, you know what I'm saying, y'all ain't been to the Greek restaurant and y'all local circumference.
Greek lady.
Niggas don't know where Greek lady is.
There ain't never been a Greek lady. Somebody about to go to
Listen,
Santorini, Greece.
Shout out Rob, my man
You
Rob.
ain't never been a Greek lady talking about you want to go to Santorini, Greece.
Yo.
And have a seat.
My man Rob went to University of Penn, and you know, Greek lady is on 40th Street and shit. And when we used to be in a dorm room, him and his homies would be like, "Yeah, we going to get food. We going to the Greek bitch." And
What? That's too tough.
Pete game. They be like, "Yeah,
tough
we
as
going
shit.
to the Greek bitch," and I thought it was like a bitch with a food truck selling dinners. And
That
shit.
sound like they about to go like. That sound like a whorehouse. Going to the Greek bitch.
This shit went on for like 6 months, and then finally I seen the bag, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" He was like, "This the Greek joint we be going to." I'm like,
Why they gotta call her a bitch? That's just
the whole time I thought they was going to like somebody who was selling food. They was going to the Greek lady. Crazy as shit.
crazy. Called her a bitch.
Yeah, but Drake,
y'all hung around rough crowd, man.
yo, Drake shit
Yeah.
is no. They went to University of
No,
Penn.
but
These
Carl,
Ivy Leaguers.
Drake nice and Future can fucking rap,
Yo,
Carl.
love-
Future can
love-
rap,
Future
man.
dropped two
I
good
told you
albums.
go listen to that Evolve album and listen to Maybach, man. He's rapping. You gotta listen to what he's saying. He's rapping.
Listen, anytime you got to go ahead, right, and point me or direct me to a specific album, to a specific song.
No, cause he rapping a little clearer on there than he usually do. That's the reason I
I can
chose that
understand
song.
everything Future
Dog,
says.
Me too. I can understand everything he said, but I would say he was rapping clear.
And it's simple. Don't tell me he can rap when it's simple.
Like Camaro
listen,
Rob.
hold on.
Rob fuck
No,
with me. He be
listen,
like, "Yo, man, you
listen.
know the word to every fuck."
Hey,
You like,
yo.
you can really understand this shit. And I'm like, yeah, like I
but see,
listen
this
to
why
it.
And I don't even get high and I can listen to it.
This why Chad
I don't
and
do
Love.
nothing,
This
like-
why Chad and Love got rumble me. Y'all not gonna not acknowledge yourselves as dinosaurs. You know what I'm saying?
They said they were.
Coming from
Men
eras-
can't be
I'm saying,
dinosaurs. We're
listen,
old.
Okay, all right. So y'all old. Y'all ain't going.
'Cause I'm still alive.
You ain't going to acknowledge. You ain't going to acknowledge yourself as old. And then keep trying to tell me about Future can rap when you came up through eras where
I
people
thought
really
you
can
were
rap.
older than what you are.
Come on, cuz.
When I first met Carl, he had a turtleneck on. So no bullshit. I thought he was like 40 something.
Hey, hold on.
It was the
He
winter
out
time.
there looking
Hey,
like
listen.
Common or Ace. What's the name of that movie?
Smoking Aces.
Smoking Aces. He knows exactly what I was talking about.
Listen,
Looking like a hitman.
Yo, listen, I ain't had a turtleneck on since my mother probably put one on me in the second grade
I
picture.
swear he had a
You know what I'm
turtleneck on.
saying? Hey,
And I
listen,
thought
man.
Carl
No,
was
it
an
probably
older
was just a
dude.
thick mock neck. It probably wasn't even a
Yes,
turtleneck.
man.
They got a
It
mock
was
on.
probably a mock neck, no flip.
Yeah, mock
Come on,
neck,
man.
no flip.
Yo.
He tripping.
But no, go listen to More Life, man. More Life is good. More Life is good. Hendrix is good.
Yo, listen,
Rather
I
You
don't
Than Me
understand how
is
you like
good.
Hendrix. Hendrix is like a love album,
Love.
a
I'm
hurt
cool.
love.
I'm
It was
cool.
like it's like a real nigga.
Man,
Since
I
y'all like saying, it's like a real nigga hurt album.
I'm cool.
Me and Love rocking with that Future album, Yellow Cover.
Yeah, that Future,
Future is good.
Future album is all that. What's it called? It's like the number one urban song, ain't it?
Yeah.
Mask Off.
Mask Off. Like,
Good
Number
song.
one song on iTunes, period.
Number
Yeah.
one song on
Or
iTunes,
whatever.
period,
Like,
man. Mask Off. Listen, keep listening to that, please.
Carl not even paying us no mind.
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
waiting on the next topic, man. I
I hate talking to this boy about music.
Yo,
Yo, we stand
listen.
on my block while they talking about music,
Yeah,
arguing.
man, like, listen, man, I'm cool. I'm cool, man.
That's crazy.
I'm cool.
Bro,
You're
not-
so
not-
fake old.
Not trying to be funny.
Listen, you want to know what's a dope song right now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, since we went to talk about dope
Please
song,
don't.
y'all know what's a dope song, man? Lecrae with Ty Dolla $ign, Blessings.
That's
but
good.
see, but people
I
ain't
don't
talking.
even know who Lecrae is.
People ain't talking
I
about.
listen to it only 'cause I like Ty Dolla. I listen to his songs. So
But
I
it-
just
it's
add-
smooth. It's real smooth though. Like, you know what I mean, he Christian hip hop artist, but he really got.
That's
he
what I was
got
about to
the
ask you.
joint
Not
all
trying to
over-
be funny. Do you listen to gospel music and stuff like
I
that?
don't listen. I'm gonna be real. Like, I still like that's the crazy part. That's the crazy space I'm in. Like, you know what I mean? I don't really listen to. I listen to gospel songs, but I still can't listen to gospel hip hop. Like,
Why you
I
listen to
ain't really-
Miles Jones? No Miles Jones.
Oh, no, Miles, he be killing it.
This
but like,
album was crazy.
But listen,
And I don't even like gospel music, but he was like
I'm gonna be real. Like, I
killing
don't
it.
see, but that's the only type of person I really can identify with.
Right.
Because many of them, they sound like Tiger or somebody. Like, it's like some bubble gum. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Ain't
it
no
is.
real struggle. Like, I need a Christian Beanie Siegel.
What's
that's
up with the
gonna
boy
talk
you
about-
showed me the other day?
Christian Beanie
I'm just
Siegel.
saying, somebody that
Christian Beanie
I'm saying
Siegel?
somebody that came through
What's
some
wrong with
shit.
that, man?
I'm saying,
Yo,
listen,
Chad.
listen, no,
What
I'm
is
talking
a
about-
Christian Beanie Siegel?
Listen, so dig what I'm saying. I need a Christian rapper that's gonna rap about the struggle he came from and he might have transitioned. I can't listen to somebody, you know what I'm saying, giving me some bubble gum, like, you know what I mean? Just, I don't know, like, just like these dudes don't really talk about no.
You just don't want to hear about praises going up all day long on the whole album.
Like, listen, that's what I listen to the gospel singers for. Like, they sing it, you know what I mean? And
So
they,
you good
like,
on Kurt Franklin?
I don't really listen to Kirk Franklin. Like, but I'm talking about. See, it's people.
I
really
seen you
think-
take up for him before.
Like, no, because people was acting like he couldn't do normal people stuff. Like, people blew the internet up because he danced or did the Millie Rock or something. I'm just like, damn, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, y'all want us
He
to
was
be
killing
in
it, though.
Y'all
He
want us,
Millie Rock?
Yeah, Millie Rock. He was killing it, though.
Y'all want us to be
Like,
in roles.
during, like, what was he Millie rocking on? Like,
I forgot what song.
I think it was like he was on. He had a show and he was Millie
Yeah,
rocking.
he had a
And
show,
like
yeah.
it like
It
it was like
started
the beat broke, the beat dropped or something,
yeah,
and he
yeah.
started Millie rocking.
Yeah,
He
man.
was killing it.
So-
he had some super tight clothes on. I didn't feel that.
But yeah, no, I don't. No,
Millie rocking.
for me though, I don't really get into the Christian hip hop because, like I said, this is like. I feel like the gospel singers, they sing about the pain or whatever they go through. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
you
Like,
legit really the realest pastor ever because I
Yo.
don't think no other pastors would be up here saying I don't get into
I
no
don't get
gospel.
down with that gospel shit.
no,
This boy crazy.
I'm just saying, you bring me a rapper, a Christian rapper that's really talking about the struggle, overcoming the struggles of the realities that I had.
Hey,
to come
anybody
from.
listening to the realest podcast ever? We in 60 countries, you know, a couple 100,000 downloads. If you know
Couple
a
100,000.
Christian style Beanie Siegel,
Yeah, man.
you know,
That got shot a few times, and now he just loved Jesus.
There you
Get
go,
at my man Carl.
There you go,
Don't
man.
get at me.
There
he
you go,
got
man.
shot a couple times and now he loves Jesus.
I mean,
Oh man, you want to say anything about Drake, yo? Since Carl's still hating Chad.
Chad,
I didn't say
Chad going to
I
give you
just
a
told you to
major.
listen to it.
When are you going to listen to it?
I'll listen to it on the way home.
Go ahead, Chitty.
At the end of the day, I personally went around playing Drake for all my homies. Love, Esso, everybody like, listen, this nigga from Canada, he rap, he sing, he that nigga. I knew it 11 years ago. You know what I'm saying? It's just all coming to fruition now because it's like some things is undeniable. He didn't have the skill that he got now, but he had the talent. You know what I'm saying? If you got the talent and you work hard, you're going to be what you set out to be, man. And that's exactly what Drake is, the manifestation of everything that he wanted to be 12 years ago.
Yeah,
And he worked hard. Like I give him credit.
He work hard.
And I'm not saying like somebody. It's a genre.
I don't
That's
even
a
care
genre
somebody
for
right now.
somebody.
It's hard work to remember that stuff.
He still got to perform.
It's
He still got to perform it. He still got to perform it
hard
out.
work
huh?
to remember.
hard work to remember all that good music, man.
I'm just saying though, when I listen to rap, it's just like for me, man. Again, I really want to hear dudes rhyming and putting something together. Like so, that's what I'm saying. For me, listening to the future is just like. Like
Come
he
on,
not
man.
killing it.
He's rhyming and
Listen,
putting it
no.
together.
Come on, man.
His
He
production,
killed his verse on Dead Presidents, I know that.
his production.
Hey, real quick, how do y'all feel about Kendrick dropping the Forge on?
Whoever that was for, he
It
was
was for
serious.
Big Sean.
It didn't
Oh,
make
that
me
was
jump
big.
out my seat, but I ain't gonna call it corny. He was rapping.
I'm not a Kendrick like stan.
I mean, that last album that was blank.
The Pimpa.
No, the Pimp a Butterfly was definitely. I said this before about J. Cole, but I'm a remix. It was To Pimp a Butterfly was definitely for niggas who walk to work. I can't.
Or ride a bike, you said?
Or ride a bike. I definitely couldn't get with.
I tweeted
but
the
that
other
blank,
day.
that album that was like that just dropped out of nowhere was just blank.
Yeah.
The music was blank
right.
too. He could have kept the music too.
I tweeted the other day that Pimp a Butterfly was for niggas who wear natural deodorant.
See,
Yeah,
see,
it
what
was
I'm saying?
definitely-
definitely one of those albums.
But that's what I'm saying though, man. But it's like he can rap. Future can't rap. Dog.
Yeah, I think he take I can rap
No,
too far
Kendrick-
sometimes, man.
Kendrick can super rap.
Yeah, he
but
can.
doesn't care. And that's the difference.
Look,
Like,
Good Kid, Mad City.
So listen.
was my shit.
So
That
wait.
was a dope album.
So wait. So listen. So what y'all basically just now made this right? When we talking about Kendrick and we talking about Future, right? And we talking about the rap, the skill of rap. Y'all just sat here and told me that a dunker is better than a great basketball player. Done. Move on.
No, it's not. This is
No,
music.
you just made that up and tried to drop the mic.
Future is a dunker. Future is the guy you listen to while you ride in the car, while you might go to the gym, and while you might be in a club. Kendrick can rap.
I'm saying
Kendrick is the guy you listen to while you walking home in the fucking cold from work. I don't want to listen to that. I'd rather ride in the car. Like, I'm not listening to him.
Using
I had
that-
a crush since I was in ninth grade. and I'm not going to start
I-
listening to Kendrick now.
I promise you, y'all gonna get tweets with people digging my analogy, cuz I'm telling you right now.
using the analogy of a dunker and a good player.
Migos dunkers.
You'd
Only
rather
people that's going to agree with your analogy is people that smell funny. like they ain't wore deodorant in a few days.
Natural deodorant.
Yeah, natural
No,
deodorant.
real shit though.
Out here smell like they name Mr. something.
Using your analogy of the
Niggas
dunker.
who turn 30 and start growing baby dreads.
Yeah,
Yo.
like, I'm cool.
Like using the
Twisties.
analogy of a dunker and a good basketball player is like
'Cause Cole-
Chris Mullin is probably a better basketball player than Jason Richardson. Jason Richardson, you go online and type his name in, it's going to be crazy ass highlights. Chris Mullin's just gonna be like knocking down.
Wait, hold on. See, now we definitely got to move to the next topic. You just said Chris Mullin was probably a better player.
No, I'm saying he is. He's a better player than Jason Richardson.
So that's what I'm saying.
Jason Richardson's a better dunker.
And
he's more exciting.
Right. So therefore,
that's what I'm saying.
And guess what? In the young dum dums at his age, right? It's and tell you he was better than him.
No, it's not.
They got to be retarded.
No, listen to what I'm saying. I just said Kendrick can rap his ass off. Did I not? Love said
so
Kendrick
I'm saying
can rap.
I listen to rap for rap.
Chad said Kendrick can rap. He just doesn't care about it.
I listen to rap.
Like when he killed everybody.
So listen, if you're a fan of rap, why wouldn't you care? Why wouldn't you care about the rap?
Because you're a fan of.
Hold on, Chad. What'd you say, Chad?
What'd you say?
I said Kendrick Lamar can rap better than all these niggas, but I personally don't care anymore.
Yeah, me either.
I was a super Kendrick Lamar fan, and the nigga jumped off a cliff. Like
I'm a super duper J. Cole fan, but I legit went to sleep.
I remember when you used to be tweeting heavy about J. Cole. Yeah.
But that last album kind of made me tired.
So understand this. So say listen. That's why you got to start to classify these dudes then. Because say you want to listen to somebody where you really like where the production dope or is keeping you going, but you can't. That's why I'm saying music. Like we can't sit here and be like, yo, what's the name better than what's the name? Because
no one said that.
But I'm saying but because your expectation, like Love just said, put him to sleep. So like your expectation is for the production to be on fire and to keep you. You know what I'm saying? For the beat to be thorough and whatever the hook go and however he flowing with it. But that's what I'm saying when we talking about rap. Because if we talking about rap, like, listen, when we talk about the locks and we talk about dudes who really can rap, they production ain't on point the way these guys is. But we talking about rap bars, like they way better than these.
But
dudes.
I don't care about the locks either.
Chad, because you live in the club. Chad, you live in the club, dog.
I don't care about the locks either.
I'm talking, but we talking. Look, Chad live in the club, right, and got 10 girls with their average age of 22 years old. So he don't care about these people.
That's a throw.
Damn, wow.
God damn.
What are you doing, man?
I just said goddamn to a pastor.
But listen though, let me ask you this. Hey, Chid, he just killed you. We're gonna move on. And let me ask you this. Did you like To Pimp a Butterfly? It was nothing but slave music through Dre beats to me. Like I'm like, man, what is he doing, man? Coulter tripping.
I'm about to throw these fucking in.
It was slave music through some Dre beats, man. That's all To Pimp a Butterfly was, man.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, like, rap wise, man, the dude was talking some real talk. But honestly, like,
what was real talk about? What was that June called? He said
J. Cole?
No,
Kendrick?
To Pimp a Butterfly. He was saying something on there.
Hey, but he really was talking about the conditions of what was going on, man. What's happening for real. And again, to be honest with you, listen, I'm going to be real. Like, and y'all know I'm T.I. fan. Like, so I like the whole us versus them as far as the content. But at the same time, like, I wasn't a real big fan musically of the production.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That was Black Panther music.
Yeah,
but
see, that's what I'm saying. But we can't knock it when the message still right and a verses is tight. But I'm saying,
but again,
I honestly thought T.I. ran out of shit to rap about.
No shit.
I was like, T.I.
but it do tick me off with him because it's like, don't give me that, and then you right back to talking about busting somebody in the head.
We did this when you was on here the last time.
There's a black girl lost a shorty on you for ice.
Right, there you go.
We did this with you last time. It's like, when it comes to T.I., it's like, yo, you doing a politically and racially charged album is like, nigga, if you don't just do ASAP and Cooler, like, this is what we
need
want.
An urban legend too.
Yeah, we need it.
Because we don't want to hear Huey P. Newton.
I just want to hear you perform. You don't know me.
I'm gonna be real. I think them guys are torn. I think some of them guys who really try and push those messages.
See what Jeezy did.
I think they torn. I think like with the T.I.s and the Kendrick Lamars, they really want to kind of address the
Jeezy
issues.
tried to remember,
but.
And that's why in his last interview, right before Trap or Die 3, he said I tried to give him Martin Luther King, they ain't want it. He said,
like,
so I gotta give him Trap or Die 3.
I'm back.
And that's exactly what I'm saying.
I
think they really want to, you know what I'm saying, address it, but at the same time, they like, damn, ain't nobody listening to it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You got to sneak it in between that, what you known for, in between that trap music. They started it. T.I., Jeezy and them.
Like, not trying to be funny, it's like exactly what you said, trap music. I want to listen to Jeezy, T.I., whoever, Dro. If I'll put on fucking Murs if I want to hear some that shit.
So I put on Gil Scott-Heron. I do not want to hear Jeezy and them talk about that kind of stuff.
So that's what I'm saying. So then why, like, you can't say, like, all right, if I want to hear Kendrick talking about, you know what I'm saying?
But Kendrick don't know if he want to be a gangbanger, an activist. He kind of, even
in the new song he dropped, he was rapping. He was
definitely rapping.
He had the
but
one
it made me jump out my seat. How the one
when he
said
it's my best look. You switch sides on me. Now meet Westbrook. Go ahead, celebrate with your team. Let victory vouch you. Just know the next game played. I'm gonna slap the shit out you. Yeah. He was flowing.
He was flowing.
But it's just like Good Kid, Mad City was so good.
They didn't talk about it the next day though either.
What?
That Kendrick song. They was
That's-
done the next day.
that's
All they did
another
was
part.
use. All they did was gave poor people a new caption.
Yeah.
Don't lie on me.
Don't
and I
lie
won't tell
on
the
me
truth
and I
on
won't
you.
tell the truth
They
on
just
you.
gave poor people a new
Real
caption.
shit.
The next day they did not talk about it.
So it's like
Hey,
he was rapping.
Chad, man, can you tell your friend be humble, man? At least for 2 hours, man.
What's that? Humble. What's that?
I had a whole debate the other day with my homegirl Ashley and Perfectly Ash, and we was going back and forth about the Drake and Kendrick thing. And I said, listen, I said, I put you on Kendrick, so you know how I feel about Kendrick. But at the end of the day, a song with good raps on it lasts 2, maybe 3 days. A great song lasts forever.
Right.
Thriller lasts forever. Controller is going to last forever. One Dance is going to last forever. That song Kendrick put out is going to last for one night, and now it's over. Nobody cares no more.
Yeah, pretty much.
So are we grading it because are we grading it off of commercial success, or are we grading it on the quality of
The quality of it was good for one night for me. Like it was like, okay, Kendrick, you rapped. Like, cause I told my little cousin Black, he posted something about it, and I was like, yeah. He was like, serious, and put like the shock out, and I was like, it was cool. Like, I'm not gonna call it corny.
All right,
you know what I'm saying? But like, it was average.
We're gonna do this real quick. We're gonna switch gears. I'm gonna say this. Last episode, you listened to episode 11. It was titled "Y'all Weird." The shit had so much people hitting us up like, yo, y'all need to do a weekly Y'all Weird.
Segment.
Weekly Y'all Weird segment. Shout out to Los, Christina, Deep, couple other people said it. So here we go. This is the first week we're doing a Y'all Weird. The guy, I actually wrote his name down, and I left my notes at home, so it's like I've been running without my
the
notes.
Muslim guy, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. I bought the donut sticks and the Pepsi, but I left my notes. The
typical.
It's crazy. I got in the car, and I'm like, damn, I left it sitting right on the table. But the guy stopped the young kids from fighting. The kid was 2 young teenagers in the street fighting, and the guy came running down the street, broke them up, talked to him, and then made him shake hands. Real thorough.
Yeah, that was
and,
live.
of course, the internet, Twitter, Instagram, like they do, turned it into a bid.
LeBron posted that on, yo.
Say it again?
LeBron posted it.
Yeah.
LeBron posted that.
Yo, they gave him an award in Atlantic City. Like,
Yeah, and gave him an award from the city.
yeah, like, and he was on a show the other day. Like, it's been growing. Like, the whole thing went viral. It's been getting bigger and bigger.
Ibn Ali Miller.
Ali Miller. There you go. And it's like, y'all turned it into a bid. They started making jokes about how he was dressed, saying, "Oh, he was selling drugs, and he came down there only because they was making the block hot."
About that boy, man, he spoke very well up there.
Very well.
Yo, when he thanked his mother,
listen, man,
you had
he
to
spoke
feel
very well, man, to be a young black dude from the streets, man. They tripping, busting on him. They start making memes to him like he was selling dope. Like, that's my thing. Y'all always trying to say, like, always trying to knock somebody. I'm saying, even if he was selling dope, he still did the right thing.
real shit.
So
He still did the right.
He still did the right thing.
1,000% did the right thing.
Like-
even if he just shot a nigga on that block for whatever reason, he still did the right thing.
Still did the right
Telling them,
thing.
Don't do as I do.
They talking about, he only stopped it because they made the block hot. Well, he still did the right thing.
Yeah.
Like, who wants the block to be hot? Yeah, he still did the right. No matter how you slice that, he did the right thing.
I thought it was fly when he actually got the award from the city.
Yeah, that
he
was
had
dope.
the kids with him. Like, he brought the kids with him.
He stepped over. He spoke very well, man. I was impressed, man.
That's a true mark of a selfless person. It ain't about him. You know what I'm saying? He did what he was doing thinking it was right, not because he thought he was going to get an award or whatever.
Yeah.
He thought nobody was watching.
People was busting on his clothes on the internet, and they dressed corny too. Like, it was people that dressed corny calling his clothes corny. I was lost. I was really lost. Like, I'm like, you got like the same length.
90% of the motherfuckers in Philly got corny clothes. I just said that to somebody
That's
the
what
other
I'm
day.
saying.
These niggas keep talking about they dress fly and all this and all that.
They don't be. I quit getting dressed. They do not be fly. I quit. I got like every Adidas pants. I got all the teams. So I just ordered some LA Galaxy. I'm not never changing my clothes for y'all. Y'all dress corny. I've said it. Y'all dress corny.
Pastor want to say something. You want to speak on it, Pastor?
Hey, man, listen.
Because you look like you itching to say something.
I'm just saying, man, like, they just confirmed what I've been saying anyway for a while, man. Many people are weird, dog.
Yo.
And the crazy
Definitely
thing is,
weird.
I'm like, how are y'all bidding off this? This don't even make
crazy thing
sense.
is,
I didn't even find nothing funny. I didn't get
It's
it.
real, and you know I can look for the joke in any goddamn thing. I didn't see
I
nothing
grind
funny.
everybody up, but that was not funny.
Yo, it's like, how do you sit there? You know, like, if the fight would have just went down, you know what I'm saying? They would have kept fighting. People would have been reposting, sharing. And that's weird to me, period. When I see grown people, you know what I'm saying? Because I got sons. I got 3
Real
sons.
quick, the fight that happened at the Leah Course, if you watch the video,
I hate that fight.
Everyone has their phones out around the shit. Like, it's insane.
Because-
Like, how do y'all see people fighting and that's your first reaction? Let me get this on tape.
That's weird.
Listen, no lie, like it really, 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 man, it really disgusts me, man, when I see adults posting fights with teenage kids. 'Cause my son 13, my oldest son 13.
Or what about when the adult is in the teenage fight?
Oh, in the midst of it. Oh, that's the worst too. But it's like, my thing is, again, how we adults and we posting pictures of these kids, because all I could think about to myself is like, if my son one day is on the other end of that, like, you know what I mean? Where it's taking me, where I'm going with it and how I'm reacting towards it. So I'm just thinking, like, as a parent, that's never cool anyway. And we too old and too grown to find humor in the midst of children stomping each other, knocking each other out. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you see a brother that's sitting here breaking up a fight, it's like, how do we not, give that man honor and give him his just due? And we continuously trying to find a way to make a bid out of a serious situation. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like, and another thing bothering me was the fact that, the news in themselves, like they wanted to go ahead and give credence to it when there's so much other stuff that's going on too positive within our communities that they don't pay it no mind, but they only wanted to give credit to it because it went viral. Yeah. So everybody wanted to be the first one to interview Main Man, but it's like, it's other things happening that y'all don't publicize because y'all want to continue to criminalize us. Yeah. Y'all put everything out saying we just nothing but thugs, but we do got.
But this is my thing. When I seen, like, for lack of a better word, niggas. Like, he was selling dope, so that's why he broke it. It's like, y'all doing the same shit that you, like, say that the media and the white people do.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right,
so it's like, I don't know if y'all seen it, but a racist white dude killed a black guy the other day in New York just because he was black. Like, he had no other reason. He just wanted to kill a black person. He killed him. Mm. The New York Daily News posted it, like, because the boy was dressed real nice, the white boy. Like, dapper murderer attacks black guy going through the trash. Like, the black guy was looking through the trash. They straight was like, he had 11 arrests. He had an arrest record a mile long, and started breaking
black guy.
The black guy breaking down what he was arrested for. I'm like, what the? But this is the same thing that y'all did on the flip side. So it's like, you get mad at it, but it's like, you did the same thing. Yeah. You saw this guy with a beard, with a hoodie, with a scully, and was like, oh, he's selling drugs. And it's like, no, it turns out dude's like a respectful father, real humble.
Changed his life and all that. Like,
it's just
no. You know what the problem is too? It's so these young boys out here so cool today. They don't even really be getting no money and got a chance to, like, get a job or something, but they so cool. They so worried about what somebody will say. They won't even take that chance. Like, no, I ain't in the streets no more. Like, they too cool to say that. Like, nah, I ain't, I ain't in the streets no more. They gonna somebody think they a sucker or he got scared or something. How? Like, going to jail not cool. Getting shot ain't cool. Ain't never been cool.
And keeping it real though, man, like have the grown men that try to play with it scared to really approach or even address them young boys anyway. Like, we really being real. They scared to even they scared to even engage to try to break them up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, like, much respect go to dude, man, because, he really went ahead and, really did what all real men supposed to do. Because the truth of the matter is this: it's like we can't win for losing, like, out here, man, because black folks don't want policing us, but we want police ourselves. You know what I mean? So if we gonna go ahead, man, and want to create the rules and standards,
we don't want the police that want to smoke us. The police, they keep smoking us.
But I'm saying, but if you let every black person that got pulled over tell it, they got pulled over because they was black. You know what I'm saying? Right. Or when somebody been on the corner all day long, you know what I'm saying, and we know what's going on. Somebody gets stopped, somebody get frisked. It's like, oh, that's only because So the truth of the matter is, man, then we need to do more policing ourselves and do what Main Man did, and that was like, tell them kids, like Chad said, even if he doing something else, he ain't gonna be doing. But the fact of the matter is, listen, this ain't what I want for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it can eventually become your kids. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, shout out to dude.
You want to say anything on that, Chad?
No, I'm good. I mean, he definitely went above and beyond the Call of Duty. He didn't have to do that. The average person gonna mind their business or pull their phone out.
Or record it. Or record it, yeah.
All right, well, we do the social media topics. Y'all know we do that here at TRPE. Love, this your first time here. Look, Carlton did it. We take questions or things we see on social media online. We discuss it here. One of the things I saw that was absolutely ridiculous. Would you rather have $10,000 or a 10-minute meeting with Jay-Z? I'm gonna say this. I seen people, like, really answering this shit. Like, oh yeah, I'd sit down with it. It's like, nigga, you go to job interviews at Cracker Barrel and can't get them to hire you in 10 minutes. What the fuck are you about to say to this man? That's gonna have him like, oh, you about to change the world.
I ask him what I gotta ask me after I get my 10 stacks.
Yo,
I ain't got much to ask.
60. Let him take a nap. Give me this 10 grand. Let me get the fuck out of here,
man. I'll call Chad or Carl if I want to hear some street niggas talk some smart shit. Give me my 10 stacks. I ain't trying to hear that shit, Jay. Give me my 10. I'm out of this motherfucker. Fuck you. I heard what you had to say on goddamn 15 albums. 10-minute conversation with Jay-Z.
Was really like, yeah, I said, no, so
no,
my man hit me. It was like, because I made jokes about it on Twitter, and he was like, nigga, you wouldn't sit with Hov and tell him about the podcast? Like, he ain't trying to hear that shit. It's like, yo, Usher straight tried to put that nigga on Snapchat, and Hov was like, I don't know what that is. Yeah. Like, that's how rich this nigga is. He don't know what Snapchat is. Yeah. You think this nigga's listening to podcasts?
I don't have nothing I want to ask Jay-Z for.
Nothing.
I want my 10.
Listen.
Give me 10 racks and I'm going.
You got 10. I'm going to buy me some boosts.
You got
and give my daughter some stuff from Zara and
listen.
Real quick. Shout out to the girl I seen boosting at Zara the other day. She was cute as shit.
Chitty, they tripping.
Yo, I told Chad about it. I was coming down Walnut Street. The chick had a mountain of clothes running down Walnut Street. I'm like, the fuck is she doing? Then I seen all the workers coming out of Zara. I'm like, oh shit. So,
hey, Shorty who was in Zara, hit me up.
Shout out to her. She was nice.
At Love versus Fat
You can tell she had just got her eyebrows and shit all done. She was
Need
nice.
that Zara credit.
She just didn't. She just needed some clothes.
Matt and his wife relationship goals, man.
Why you say that?
He stood over air.
What?
He stood over air and identified, man, she was nice. Like,
she
you
was
see,
cute.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, shout out to y'all,
I
man.
be checking him out sometimes. He kind of vicious.
Yeah, he vicious though,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I mean,
and I'm single and don't be as vicious as him.
That's a great marriage, because see, if I discuss a woman, man, she got to be famous. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He always his tweets be funny.
He can't be within the city, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Matt.
Matt say a lot of little slick stuff that I be like, whoa.
Matt checking the time now.
Yeah, I'm going to the next social media site.
Y'all can see his face right now. Cheekbones high as Janet Jackson. He's so he's scared to death right now.
I just want to say to that right there, right? Listen, man, folks got they got businesses where they selling cakes and pies and cookies and can't get 3 clients. What make you think you really about to sell your idea, your
Jay-Z.
Shark Tank to Jay-Z
in 10 minutes?
In 10 minutes. Listen here, give me my $10,000. Because first of all, Jay-Z don't care nothing about the church or what I got going on with the church. So like, you know what I'm saying? I'm too focused on helping everybody else. So give me the 10.
Give me my 10K. That's a
do.
few months of rent for me and Chad. Little situation we trying to open. That's enough rent. That's enough. That's like half of the rent we need for the whole
I
year.
He was talking about the condo. You see, he said just a few months. He meant 2, 5 racks a month.
Come on, man.
Go ahead, man.
This boy.
How you feel about that, Chad? You want to say anything?
Yeah, I mean, what I would say is this: like, it really, for me personally, I would probably sit down with the nigga just because, you know, it'd be an interesting conversation.
Because 10 grand are nothing to you. Say that, Chad.
I'm disappointed you said that, because we need that other 10. What is wrong with you?
No, but my whole thing is, a nigga like him, like, if I could get in the room with somebody like him, I'm going to get more than the $10,000. I'm gonna make the nigga give us $1 million. You know
and I believe you.
I'm going to talk some shit to the nigga that's going to have him like, you absolutely right. He going to check, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now, it might bounce. He might give me a Birdman check, but you know, I'm going to have this motherfucking check. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so Chad, you telling me the Young Guns got 10K, man, and you can get Jay for M?
Oh, easily.
My man Chitty smarter than both of them put together, and they my guys.
I'm coming in with an idea.
Chitty is intelligent dude.
Quick,
he might, man.
Other social media topic. If you propose and she says no, is the relationship over?
I'm here for this.
Go ahead.
Let love answer first.
If I propose to a woman and she says no, it's not necessarily over. A wise man told me, man, you don't always have to cut the chick off. You cut the size of her check. So the next chick that was in line,
rich.
the next chick that was in line, she gets your check until you're ready.
Love got that.
Now
from
she
Rick
asked.
Ross.
Now if I propose, now I happen to propose to her, and she say yes, you're done. You lost it.
Love taking everybody to Santorini, Greece when this shit is
Better
over
believe
with.
it. You better believe it. Once y'all get rich, I'm taking everybody to Santorini, Greece on y'all. Santorini, Greece on y'all. I'm waiting for Chad, Matt, and Carl all to get rich. Y'all can't burn. Y'all gonna give me something. I know y'all gonna give me something. I'm taking somebody to Santorini, Greece. You said how many boots you said you gonna buy me?
I'm not buying you any boosts. You got
That's
me smoked
hating.
right now.
That's hating. You trying to take my crown so you ain't gonna buy me nothing.
I told Carl outside, I bought the Tokyo Gray and the Tokyo Black NMDs told Love, like, yeah, nigga, I'm coming for the Boost crown. Love sent me back a picture of a room full of Boost. Like, nigga, leave me alone. I'm going to
Text me in the middle. I was doing something. He talking about, yeah, I got 2 pairs of. I'm like, I'm sitting here trying to decide which pair I'm gonna wear. I don't even know which ones I'm gonna wear. He's talking about, I got these 2.
So that's true. The 3rd bedroom in the condo really is just for the Boost.
It's the second one.
He got a room that's all Boost.
It's the second one, and it's for my Boost.
You hear? So, all right, my answer, man, listen, man, relationship over.
That's the most spiritual stuff.
Ain't no way. No, I ain't even spiritual. It's like, listen, man, if I jump out the window, right? So I'm married now, but had my wife said no, it'd have just been like, all right, this thing is done.
What if you say, no, I'm not ready right now?
You not ready? Listen, it's supposed to be contingent if I'm ready. If we in a relationship, we dating, we together, or we boyfriend, girlfriend for a purpose, for a reason. Otherwise, then we just friends with benefits, or we dating from time to time.
I'm going to say, I agree with you.
So if we living together and we really together, you know what I'm saying? And I'm claiming you claiming me, you really waiting for me to make the move to say like, hey, listen, we need to lock this down. Because if you telling me you not ready now, that means you still want to run it, rip and run, or do what you want to do.
Especially for them chicks that see a ring on social media, like, oh, I want this ring off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's he a real man. And all this, but then as soon as I propose, you ain't ready. Because you just was dicky in somebody else's ring.
My girl watched Say Yes to the Dress all goddamn day.
Oh yeah, you done.
I'm done. I know I'm done. She send me she follow like the ring people on Instagram, all these jewelers. Every 3 minutes, it's another screenshot. Look at this one. Look at it's just like.
Cause I would be taking the ring back and get a squatter or something with it. And
see me, I'm dirty though. I'm probably just going not leave her and just.
Real quick, I was watching Lottery Change My Life. You ever watch that shit?
Yeah,
motherfuckers win the lottery and they.
I don't watch TV that much.
That's depressing.
I only watch Billions.
Chad, you ever watch it?
Center.
No, I never seen it.
Yo, listen. Boy, he won $18 million in the St. Louis lottery. It's either St. Louis or Missouri, one of them. Some in Missouri, I think. It was either Missouri or one. I think it's Missouri. Whatever. He won $18 million. And he was saying how people win the lottery, they all develop like habits, like their things, your vice. You know what I'm saying? He's like, some people collect swords, some people collect watches. He's like, my thing became cars. He's like, I have an extensive car collection. And they walk into the warehouse. He was like, yeah, I have over 45 cars. And I'm like, how the fuck this nigga get 50 whips? And you figure he won 18, so after taxes, then they got like 9. You know what I'm saying?
Get 50 whips.
So, but I'm like, it's kind of drawing. You know what I'm saying? So they get in the warehouse, turn the light on. He starts showing the cars off. He was like, yeah, this is my 1995 Ford Bronco. This is my 1994. I'm like, oh shit,
nigga paid $1,500.
35 squatters.
He had paid $1,500.
He had one of the lots for
25 of them.
He had a warehouse full of. He's like, yeah, this is my 97 Bonneville.
Yo,
they probably all wheels in that year he couldn't get.
Yo, he had one of the lots. He had one of the lots on the boulevard.
The nigga had 45,
he had a buy here, pay here lot in the
45 used cars for $3,500 a piece. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's how the fuck
you only spent the bean on all 45 cars.
Crazy. Yeah. Hey, you want to answer that though, real quick, Chad? If you propose and she says no.
Yeah, I'm gonna propose to a sister.
Matt, what about you, cuz? Because your woman looking at the rings, cuz she waiting for you, dog. So what you gonna do?
If I'm gonna propose and she's gonna say yes, but if I propose and she says no, I don't know. That's it. You
ain't gonna run the septic bus off the cliff, have you?
Nah.
Just check. I gotta make sure.
My thing is, I feel like you say, in my relationship.
Dog, y'all listen, man. Y'all next to married. Y'all live together, and y'all got a dog.
Let me speak. In my relationship, my relationship is like how you said yours was, like the woman showing you rings, showing you this. My girl already know where she want to get married at. We're going to Costa Rica. Like we already know all of this stuff. So it's like if I propose and she says no, it's like, let me get my AK, because you know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, see, me, I might meet somebody off the timeline tonight, married tomorrow. I don't know. Y'all been in these long relationships.
You can't be her MCM and y'all been together for over, a year, 2 years, 3 years plus, and then she just tell you no. That means she's still waiting on the right DM. She's waiting on the right DM. She's waiting on the right brother from the right tax bracket or something.
Man, they niggas be lying about their tax bracket.
Women don't want to get married.
There you go, Chad.
My thing is, what women don't want to get married. So what that means is she just don't want to marry you. For whatever reason it is, you ain't financially secure enough. Your dick ain't big enough. You know what I'm saying? You remember that time you birthed her 4 years ago?
Damn.
It's something in the reason.
That's
why
crazy that people
you
be
don't
burning
marry,
people in a
you know what I'm saying?
relationship.
Never been
Don't
burnt
know.
in my life,
Me
man.
neither.
Chad called me a long time ago. Just before I had my daughter. I never been burnt before, and I didn't have no kids. And Chad's like, man, you like the what you call me, Chad? The last of a dying breed or something? Something you called me couple years before I had my daughter. I never been burnt before. I think I'll burn somebody's house down because I've been.
I know people who are in relationships with people that burnt them, and it'd be like, yo,
Man, that's common.
See, once upon a time when I was like foul, and this is before I got married to my wife currently, but I was with my kid's mother for a long time. So like I couldn't play them kind of games, man. Like so
I've never been burnt before.
I was never. It was like I was savage, but it was like I wouldn't.
That answer felt real murderous.
I wasn't.
I know, right?
Listen, because it was like, yo, I could not. Like, first of all, one thing I always said was like I kiss my kids with this mouth. So it was like I never really played the whole, you know what I'm saying? When I was out there, it was like we're not kissing, no, we're not about to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so you wasn't eating no ass, basically?
No, sir.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You lived a wild life.
Yeah,
man. No, sir.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Because that was, to me, honestly, I'm gonna be real. Like, see, I was a cheater, but I still had morals. So it was like, if that makes sense. But I was like,
It doesn't.
but listen,
Makes no sense at all.
wait, mind y'all, this is like 10 years ago, y'all. So don't hold me hostage to it.
Man,
But
you can eat ass when you're 22.
I'm just saying.
I don't know what you thought 10 years ago.
But I'm talking about the fact that like I still was like fully living in with my kid's mother. So one of the things that I felt like was just dishonorable. Like I could never bring home nothing to the person. This was my twisted logic, so I'm not saying it makes sense, y'all. So don't fry me in my mentions. But I'm saying it was like, yo, I could never bring nothing home to the mother of my kids.
No,
that
that's
I'm really
respectable.
with.
No,
like, you know
that
what I mean?
makes sense.
So that's like I'm not telling my friends, and no, I'm not going to be out here acting goofy to the point where like it's bad enough I'm doing wrong, but I ain't gonna get too loose with it where I'm popping up with no kids or I'm not bringing home no disease. It was just like that was just me. I'd have felt like a sucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She pop up and tell me like,
Man.
I
think maybe if I'd have got burnt earlier in my career, like it wouldn't be so bad if I got scores now. But now that I'm 35, like if you burn me now, your crib got to get burnt down. Like I can't. Like there's no other way. Your will, your crib, something else got to be on fire besides me. Like I ain't rocking like that.
I
man.
opened the Ask Chad folder. It's one new question in here. I'm gonna throw it out real quick to everybody. She says, dating in this city is so terrible. It's like it's no romance anywhere. It's like no one's romantic anymore.
She need to find Hitch. Ain't nobody got time for that. She need to find
I was
Hitch.
gonna say it's like, yo, you in Philly. It's like it's nothing romantic. Like you can't walk by the river. The river stinks. Market
like-
Street looks like
You
hell.
gonna walk down University Hospital? That's like the nicest place. Like, where you gonna go?
Like you can't take one of those fucking stinky ass horse rides. Like them horses is on drugs, and ain't shit romantic about Fifth and Market. So it's like,
know.
hey, every time I see them type of questions though, man, like, and of course y'all gonna catch social media flack and people gonna come back at it and they gonna try to lie about these situations. But I just say to myself, like, these are people that ain't been in long relationships. Because, like, you got, like, 5+ years in, you married. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, y'all both working on stuff. Y'all putting stuff together. Y'all gonna go out and all that. But the romance, like, that's the honeymoon phase. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know
like,
what's romantic to my girl now? Chipotle.
Listen, you know what I mean?
She be in love.
Quality
Real
time
shit.
and your intimacy in the bedroom, that's that. But romance, it's like, man, listen, man, I just be like, oh, how long y'all been together?
Man, they done made Netflix romance. Like,
Yo, ain't that crazy?
It's crazy.
Netflix is romance.
Hey, man.
Netflix is romance.
Yo,
Keep my account paid.
Good luck with that, man. Good luck. Because if you start having kids and all that too, man, listen, the opportunities for romantic moments and everything else, man, it just...
Yeah, if you got romantic moments, bless up. Because I don't know if my moments be romantic or what, but I've been successful, so...
you want to say anything, Chet?
Yeah, I mean, no, not really.
No. He said, yeah, I mean...
I had something profound to say. No.
We done kept Chad on the phone for an hour on his
we kept Chad
vacation.
on the
That's
phone.
why it's shit.
You real for that.
Yeah. All right, well, we getting ready to wrap this shit up. Pastor Carl, you want to say anything?
Hey, yo, man, I appreciate coming through here, man.
Always.
I feel honored, man. Y'all had me on here, man.
Y'all gonna be like mainstays.
Hey, listen, dog, I'm down to do this whenever, but listen, man, City, man, let's get positive, man. Like, let's follow me, man. Let's follow his lead, man. And let's really flip the city upside down, man. That's what I'm saying. That's the vibe I want to close this out on, man. You know, it's good to kick it with y'all, good to joke with y'all, and let's set up some positive stuff that we can actually come together.
We gotta do more. Hey, Love was at the joint with us when we did the prayer. Yeah,
y'all thought I'm not positive. I came through
Love
for
definitely
y'all.
came
Love
through.
definitely is there. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You got anything you want to say on the outro?
I'm just happy I'm finally got here, man. I'm a little mad. I kept telling y'all that I was a little upset that it took me so long to get here. I really wanted to come up here with Ayo because I got a few things I want to say to him on air. But you know what I mean? I appreciate for coming. This thing live, man. This thing is like I like what y'all doing, man. This thing dope,
Love.
man.
I said at the beginning, Chad, for you, like Love thought he was blackballed. I'm like, no.
Hey man, how y'all 12, 11 episodes in? I'm like y'all main friend.
Because, but no, this is the thing though. The same
Chad,
thing,
my man in real life.
The same thing you said today. The studio is so far. Motherfuckers don't be wanting to come up here.
No, but I like it. I'm gonna take this ride for this. I'm gonna get somebody
fly.
to drive me up here next time.
Hey, Chad, man, this
Y'all
summer.
I said, y'all gotta get somebody to do this in somebody's basement in the hood. Like,
Hey, Chad,
you're on far, man.
Chad, this summer, man, you gotta put together a dope Twitter gathering, man. A positive joint only though, man. Metal detectors and everything else out there though, cause
You the one bringing the skull talking about
hey,
metal
Chad,
detector.
listen, hey, Chad, you weren't on earlier. I told him I brought my strap today, man, because the Leah Cora wasn't safe. See what I'm saying? At a charity game.
Can we please stop talking about the Leah Cora?
Listen, I hate that fight. Listen, I
hate that fight.
Yo, I don't feel safe anywhere now, cause charity game. I can't even throw my own events and feel safe now. That, you know what I'm saying? So
I seen somebody get headbutted at the Leah Cora Center in that fight. I couldn't believe it.
Chad, you got something you want to say on the outro?
Yeah, no, I sent that video with the Leah Chorus fight to my man, like, tag who you know. He was writing, he really wrote back, giving me names.
Yeah, that fight was strange.
Well, y'all know how it go. Hashtag TRPE. Follow the realest podcast ever. Follow Chad _C Diddy. Follow Pastor Carl Day. What's your Twitter is Love vs Fat Cuz.
Yes, sir.
And your Instagram it's something different every week.
I don't remember what it is.
Yeah,
I think it's the same thing. I don't know.
Follow me Instagram, Twitter. Matt Make Me Sick. MATTMAKESMESICK. Yo, I spelled it right.
Nigga finally got 12 weeks. He
Chad
finally
is
got it
fucking kryptonite. I never run that off
people,
clean.
come to church, man. 2819 Cedar Street, 9 a.m. Y'all. Sunday mornings, I'm there. Public location. Come through. Everybody can come have fun, man. Kick it with me. You know, I really do preach, man, and I really do, help people the best way I can. So
I'm gonna really come through. I'm gonna take a personal day one of these Sundays.
I ain't coming through, but I like what you're doing, though.
Hey, I appreciate that, man.
You know,
I appreciate that, man.
It's my guy right here.
I appreciate that.
Hey,
listen.
He on top of that gangster preacher thing heavy.
No, listen. And on the real, y'all. And on the real, listen. If anybody really do need prayer or help or anything, man, please reach out to me, y'all. I'm dead serious.
He definitely helped me out with a major situation in my life. Like, he for real, man.
Please, y'all.
All right, we out. Chad, I'm gonna hit you.
All right, y'all.
All right, we out.